You.
Yo, Spirit.
Blue.
No, that's everyone. Ark's not going to be here tonight.
Oh,
Oh.
Art, his little girl got sick, and then she got him sick, and then the girlfriend's sick, so he's been puking all day.
damn.
Dang. That's gonna suck.
So, we're going to keep going, but... So, a black dragon appears.
No. That's how our other campaign started.
A black dragon appears and swallows Ark whole.
Damn.
So I'm streaming D&D tonight so that Ark can watch it again later.
Are we still gonna use Foundry?
Yeah. Foundry's already up, so you guys already can load in.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm in. I just don't see anything.
You don't see anything?
No. I hear the music though,
Active.
is lit. Ah, here we go. It's just loading up.
There we go. I had to activate the one map. So there. That should get all of you guys in.
Ooh, yep. I think your
Uh,
phone is on too.
oh,
Hey,
actually,
middle.
drag. I only dragged one of you. What?
Yeah, that's Baron.
There. And I want to grab. You guys were top side. You guys weren't quite bottom side yet, so we'll just drag you guys top side.
Yeah, we had finished talking to the captain.
Yeah. You guys were actually kind of in the middle of talking to Captain when we left off. So, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently tonight. What do you guys like? What does everyone remember from last week in a very general like overview of what happened?
I cooked a
Give
lot
me
of things.
one moment.
What, Fat?
I cooked a lot of things.
Big time, yeah. And we have two meaty crustaceans on board with us for food. The druid's out. The whatever Stormix is out. I know
So
the captain wanted us to go to that spot where that rod is, so that we can raise the island back up. But I know we can whatever we find aside from that rod, we get to keep.
yes,
So I have
the captain wants the rod. She said that I want the rod.
Yeah.
She never
Three
said anything
days.
else besides that.
So, we have refugees on our ship that are former denizens of Palma Flora, and on top of that, the tourists might also be there, and so we have Yoko's character, Maya, came out of nowhere.
Well, she's out.
Possibly. Okay, so time shift to where she is, but at the moment she's not here with us.
He's out for good.
Yeah,
think
it's just not possible with the kiddo for us both to play.
Yeah.
Does anyone? Okay, like so. There's a couple key points that because we're jumping right back into Three Earrings talking, and you guys are talking about the
Yeah.
captain. She asked you to basically be mercenaries for her, come back and get to go back to Palma Flora to drop off the refugees, get some supplies, go back to Palma Flora to seek down this female Sahuagin named Selechai and get what she's using as a power source, which is called the Rod of Retribution. She wants that back. She told you that she knows exactly where they went, which is the Shark Feather Abyss in the nearby trench, which is the home to that clan of shark herding humanoids known as the Sanhugan.
Drop off the people first, right?
Say again?
Did we want to drop off the people first before we did?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. That's she said, like, she had said that we're gonna go drop the people off, and the last thing I had said before I had to go take care of the kid was that, do you have a way to breathe underwater because the island is underwater?
Yes.
And then I
don't have
didn't get to talk to you guys after that. So that's where we're gonna pick up, is middle of that conversation with
Okay.
Three Earrings as far as what's the plan to go ahead. So
Yeah.
let's pick up at that point with her asking, like, do you
Can
have
you
this
give me
ability?
5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I can barely hear right now because I'm in a raid and I'm trying to catch up to you guys.
You playing WoW and D&D at the same time?
No, I'm playing Tarkov.
And then so everyone else knows, I don't know, Varen, you're in full control of the music. You can set the ambient, the playlist, all of that.
Okay.
On the right hand side, I think you have global volume controls. There'll be playlist, ambient, and interface. You can scroll that up and down and change the volume of the music to whatever fits your ear best.
Yeah.
And you guys will know, like right now, if you go click on your token, you'll hear a little bit of ambiance going.
Yeah.
Ark requested that his character is crafting and tinkering for this session, and it is just going to be hiding away in the cabin.
That's fine.
All right. Is this where we pick up, or?
I'm waiting for Fat.
Okay.
Fat guy dragging everyone down again.
I'm always here early. The fact that I'm busy and late for once, you can eat my ass.
Your ass is too big for me to eat, Fat. I get full before I was halfway done with it.
You can have seconds. It's all right.
Yeah, and I have the music on repeat, so it should just keep on playing.
Okay.
Excellent.
So everyone should get pretty sick of this by the 5th or 8th session.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep adding more. Ark put like 20 something gigs of music on here, so
Oh man.
it's just it takes me forever to go through it because it's like 40 seconds to load a song. Once I get them loaded, they play instantly, but to get them loaded, it takes a while. I thought I actually uploaded your actual tokens.
I remember them having the little yeah.
Probably because I hadn't refreshed. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna pee real quick and then I'll be ready.
Happy.
3 hours later.
Poor guy.
He's like, I shouldn't have drank that whole case of Bud.
What is this?
And
How
yeah,
do I get rid of it?
get rid of what?
Delete? Ah, here we go.
I think that's to show like a cone, circle effect on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just... So if I cast, say, silence over here, which I can't do, but you get the idea. You can just have silence in
Yep.
this area.
Yep.
And I can just click delete and then voila.
Yep. That's the beauty.
And then say, so Alistair has this, so he can go up to...
Well, the nice thing too is, like if you want to move, I think I showed you this one where you can actually here, and then you want to come back here for 30 feet of movement, and then hit spacebar. Doot, doot, doot.
So you can just like cast a cone of fire that way.
And it shows you what squares it affects.
Yep. And then what does this one do? Okay, so it's just straight. So for like certain spells that have a straight pattern, such as lightning bolt.
It'd be great when I put that dragon that has that 60-foot line of acid breath.
Yeah.
Burn us up.
And I could target individuals that way too.
And there is a ping button on here too, where you can just... Whoa, cool. Unping that. There we go. Yeah, today's gonna be a little bit weird because we're picking up middle of a conversation, but that's how things rolled.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, things rolled like that.
And with Arc gone, I don't know. It'll be an interesting session. We may end early depending on how things go tonight.
Yep.
Okay, too.
Okay.
All right, so you good, Fat?
Yep.
Well, I know you are. I was waiting for P Brain and to be ready.
My volume control isn't really.
Just click on your character.
Oh,
and
there it
see
is.
the-
That ambient and everything. I can
Yep.
change that. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's better.
I have too many things going at once. Let's put you over here. Down. There. Sorry, I'm trying to get my screens all organized so that it all makes sense here.
They so related to D&D, they are going to release a new module known as the Wild Beyond the Witchlight in September 21st. So that's cool.
Okay, so you good, Fat?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You can hear?
Yep.
Okay. So we're picking up middle of the. Did you hear what we were talking about while you were in the middle of that raid?
Pretty much.
Okay, we're just picking up right off from where I left off on the conversation. As far as Three Earrings had asked if you have the ability to breathe underwater, because we're going to need to go to shore, drop off the refugees, and give you a way to acquire what you need to accomplish this.
Yes, I could cast the spell if I knew it. I know of it, but I'd have to find it on the scroll. Then I can do it. I can copy it into my book and do it.
Do you need something? It's not on. That is on this one. Sorry, I am making sure I can. That's that one.
Sad Yoko can't play.
Yeah. Shit.
Dun dun dun.
I unfortunately cannot help you with a scroll, as I am not of the magic user myself, and I would not know of anyone within a port that's close enough to actually return in time, as we are on a time crunch.
Well, it shouldn't be that difficult of a spell to acquire.
You forget we're on the coast. A spell like that is extremely valuable.
As far as I'm concerned, you're asking us to go after the clan who have sunk the island itself. And they might happen to be underwater. How are we gonna get to them? Swim with a limited amount of air to breathe?
As we've already discussed, there is several different ways to breathe water. Your
Do
friend
you
here
by
knows of
chance?
one, and I'm sure there are other means besides spells to acquire that ability.
Since we're by the coast, you think anyone would have an item that would allow water breathing nearby?
Oh, several. I could. I have a couple of places. It just depends on what your group prefers.
I know the gentlemen here want to make sure the passengers get to a safe space. With that space, that would be a good spot to drop them off, but also try to find an item that would help us.
Well, if you're gonna let me pick, I'm gonna go to the smallest place possible as to not draw attention.
As long as it's a safe spot for the passengers, that's fine.
There's another thing I need to ask. Do you by any chance have supplies so I can replenish
That's
my...
why we would be going to town, to a
Oh,
port.
okay.
How long would it take us to get there?
Well, again, my choice will be there in a day. Cassius, would it be Varen and Alistair? Roll me intelligence check.
Me included or no?
No, you're not from. You haven't been on the coast very long.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's pretty good.
15.
18.
18. Palma Flora, if you guys look at the map, you guys would know it's a vacation island, so there's ports all around you. 2-3 day 4 days travel. You got Port Damali, you got Port Zune, you got Fiolan, you got Broken Bank, you got ports all over the place. She's basically asking at this point, where would you like to go? If I'm choosing, I'm taking you to a tiny little island just to drop things off and get moving. But this area is full of ports.
I'd like to go to a big enough port that would have magic shops. I think
Yeah. Well, at least
So
the
we
place
can get
populated
this.
enough to have a market.
I'm fine with going anywhere.
The big area is Port Damali, but if you get lost in the bigness of the town, I will leave you and find my own cell swords to get back quicker.
We won't be lost.
I'm sure we'll find our way around.
Besides, I've been to Port Tamale.
I'd say we go towards the closest port, which is possibly Port Maria, yeah.
No, Port Tamale is not. Port Tamale is probably the farthest port. Closest port's the one I want to go to, which is a small island. But I have a friend there who owes me a favor.
Hmm.
How much time
I
are you
think-
giving us for this task?
Well, as quickly as possible. If I find other help quicker, then they are hired. But if Port Tamale is the way you want to go, we can head that way, and it also gives me a better selection to find people.
All right, well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get going.
Hmm.
Then to Port Tamale it is. She just motions to the
So-
door unless you have other questions.
I've already walked out.
I would exit just because I have no other questions to ask. Um. In the meantime,
Hold on.
Oh.
Fat, go first.
If we are going to go ahead and get supplies, a lot of our spending coin was tied up in our trip to the now sunken island. Are you bankrolling this to going to front load this for us so that we can get what we need to accomplish your mission?
I'll tell you what. Since we already agreed that there would be payment in this from our loots of the island, I can give you 50 gold up front, which should be more than enough unless you're extravagant spenders, to buy enough to complete this. Seeing as you handled all the other stuff on the island fairly easily, this shouldn't be a problem besides your water problem.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that I was worried about.
Just opens a small drawer in her desk and puts a bag on. There. There's also a cabin underneath you can stay in as a thanks for not making me take longer to hire people.
Thank you.
While this is going on, I've had stepped out already. I want to see if I can do. We still have the 2 bodies of the monsters we picked up. If I can get a chance to refill my flask.
You get the crabs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Crabs don't have what you need.
They just have the meat. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's more meat and liquid than yeah. Okay, so that one's gone. Anything else to do besides go to bed and wait for port?
nothing
No,
that I
no.
can think of.
Yeah,
Salve help. I know Ark's character wanted to maybe salvage some of the armor plating from the crabs to see if he could make anything from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a one-on-one with him when he's feeling better.
Gotcha. I guess we'll set that stuff aside before we head to bed.
There. Okay. So as you all... Now I get to drag and show you the bottom side of the ship. Wow! There we go. Bottom side of the ship,
Wonderful.
Ooh.
which there is a small cabin up in the back stairs that she allots for all of you to stay in.
Alright.
Is it the bed and the table?
Yeah, you got your own little table and bed, and it's fairly nice. As nice as it can be for a smaller ship.
Oh.
Um,
Ah, I can't even get past the guy.
You can,
oh yeah. Oh, it's
is Ark technically in the way?
yeah.
There you go. Oh no, there's a door there. You guys got to. Oh, you opened the door. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I clicked it.
I know where I'm sleeping. Where are you guys sleeping?
I want to see if I can get myself in the room. There we go.
Can't even get past.
I've slept in worse places. I'm just gonna sit on the chair and just kick my feet up.
Damn, I can't even get past the door.
Click it.
There we go. Oh, yeah. What? You see what I mean?
I got you past the door.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right here.
What? I don't know why I keep moving. Okay.
Because I'm moving your character.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to see if you could get past the door or not, and that's what I was screwing with.
All
Sorry,
right.
I was making sure I had everything set up for the next port while you guys were.
Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out something here real quick. So technically we already taken a, well, not yet, but soon.
You guys can take a long rest.
Yes, taking a long rest, but does that apply here? Because there would be spells that would refresh and I could see them, but it doesn't show on my screen.
You mean in Foundry?
Yes, in the Foundry.
Let's see, did you need a long rest? Long rest. Rest. Spellbook. You talking about adding spells, or the spells you don't have in your...
Well...
Or to change out spells? I'm confused.
So I can't see my spells at the moment.
Did you click on the spellbook where it says Hunter Mark, Beast Spawn, and Cure Wounds?
Oh, here we go. I see it, yeah. It's just that, I didn't have my spell slots. It just removed spells from my, selection.
Well, yeah, it's just a merge from what you have selected on D&D Beyond. So...
Okay.
So D&D Beyond's still your primary for, like, updating your sheet. Just once it's updated, then it syncs to this, and then you can use it, like, just for quick references.
Okay, that makes sense. And it seems like D&D Beyond does update everybody that, hey, this guy has done a long rest, so...
Yeah, all I have to do is delete your token, then you refresh D&D Beyond, and then I put your token back out.
Oh, okay. So at this point, we're all resting and, just sailing along with the ship, and Stormax is working on his crafting.
Yeah, he's just good. We're just saying he's crafting for this session so that I don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah. All right.
So like I said, I was getting the next port ready and giving you guys any chance to RP that you were going to use. But since you're just going to bed, we're just going to fast forward to port as you arrive at. I'm not missing anything in here, am I? I'm just checking myself. Okay.
I took the liberty to move our icon to Port Damali on the Legend Keeper.
All right. Don't worry about telling me that middle. Like, if you're gonna do that, that's fine. For any who have been through here, or even as you pull up, Port Damali is a beautiful and lively city. The docks are bustling with traders in and out, hearing the constant seagulls and people yelling and loading. The docks are smelly and weather beaten, and if you're not careful with what you're doing, dangerous. There's a lot of business and a lot of crates being moved. You need to also be moving. If you stand still, you're probably going to get hit in the back of the head. But as they pull in the dock, Three Earrings does come topside, and just as they lower the plank, gives you a please, in a hurry, as I don't want this to be any more of a challenge than it needs to be. The more time you spend, the more time she has to accrue more power.
We're going to look for what we need. I'd head off looking for magic shops.
Yeah, I follow him because you got the 50 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah.
I do the same with the Cassius.
Okay. So Alistar is leading this.
Yeah, sure.
So investigation check for me.
Everybody?
No, well, I asked, and Alistair said he was leading it, so I'm letting Alistair do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be a 24.
24. You get a few side looks, as most people are not of the. Most are common sailors. They know what magic is, but don't spend a lot of time selling it. But you eventually do get directed over to a small shop. That, as you walk up, it does say "Wonderful Mysteries" on the front of the shop, and it's kind of like a townhouse in the middle of New York City. It's it's small between two larger buildings with a basic thatch roof and a door that's slightly ajar.
Okay. I will head inside.
I'm gonna try to look around and see if anyone's following us or anything like that.
Following, just if anyone's tailing you. Okay. Perception check.
Do I spot anybody since we're roaming in here new, out of place?
I was waiting to see what you. Tell me perception.
I rolled it. 18.
I know. I have a whole bunch of other crap going on, so I don't really have the chat
okay,
open in here.
okay.
So I'm still, even though you guys are rolling in here, still tell me the rolls.
Gotcha.
Because I'm reading and paying attention, and got Discord and OBS and.
It's 18.
18. You take a good look around, and from your background and what you have experience in, you feel comfortable that no one's on your tail.
Sweet.
As you walk in, Alistair, you just see an elderly gentleman, cap on, behind a desk. He's sitting backwards. You just see the back of his head with a small cap, and his head is down.
Yes, excuse me. Are you open?
Slight stir as takes about a minute. You hear a book shut. Slides over to the side and sets down the book. And stands up and turns around. Yes? What can I do for you, young fella?
Looking for scrolls as ways to breathe underwater.
Think you're about the 8th one this week that's asked for that. If I had those on hand, I would be a rich man. You know, I used to have money. I used to be an adventurer like you.
Oh.
Now I read stories.
Interesting. Well, if you do not have that, do you know where we could get one?
How much money you got? It's gonna take an awful lot.
What's an awful lot?
On the water? 500 gold?
Horse shit.
Is that normal? Is that just some sort of markup since we're near the
No,
water?
that is very much a markup
Oh,
for
yeah.
a level 1 spell scroll.
But you got the revelry, which is making all types of havoc for those trying to keep the water breathing in stock.
And who are the revelers?
Uh, you're new to town. It's the pirates out of Darktoe. They run the seas. They cause all types of trouble for the Concord here.
I'll just look at the guys like, do you know these? Have you heard of these people before?
Yes, they are a pain in the ass. Well, old man, we need a way to breathe underwater. Do you know of a way around here that we could do, or there are
I
potions, there are any number of ways, something affordable.
Anything here the businesses mainly buy up and the big old ships take. I did hear about a smithy that was experimenting with some type of breathing bubble. He might have something for you.
How far is he?
Just down towards the docks. He's the only smithy that's not busy.
Is that a
He's
good thing or a bad thing?
Most people regard him as crazy, but he's been good to me, so I try and give him some help.
I guess we'll go see the smithy then.
Yeah, I'll head out, Pop. Thanks for all your help.
No problem. Thanks for the patronage.
I'm beginning to regret playing a wizard.
I like how you said.
Everything
I like how you say
else-
regret.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's L's.
All right. So, by the way, I forgot, and I was supposed to do this earlier, but I'll do it now. Stormix would have asked that while you're in town, if you come across any more crossbow bolts or a cheap shield, and would told you he could have reimbursed you for 5 gold if you find some crossbow bolts or a shield for him.
Okay.
Two things he asked for. But anyways,
I'll keep that in mind, yeah.
and just to keep this in mind for everyone, this is like anyone who needs to go shopping, this is your chance.
Would there be a Fletcher or blacksmith nearby?
That's where we're heading.
Well, you're heading to a
Alright.
blacksmith. As far as a Fletcher for an arrow shop, what you just trying to get some arrows?
Just a batch of crossbow bolts.
Yeah, Varen also uses, yeah. Let's go.
What's
Let's see who's the blacksmith.
I need a quicker way to for crossbow bolts. I'm not going to do every single shop. We'll just do some of the bigger ones. Crossbow bolts cost 1 gold a bolt. Oh wait, no, that's a pack.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So that's
One-
20 bolts for a gold.
20 bolts per gold. Okay, yeah, we'll fork over like 1 to get a
So-
batch.
So however many bolts you guys want, mark off the amount of gold at 1 gold per 20 bolts.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Any other small items?
We'll pick up 20 for arc.
Okay. There's a section in like the player's handbook which has all of that. What I really want to do is I really want to order the player's handbook and the dungeon master's guide and have the physical books sitting here because they're so much easier to find crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just flipping pages instead of waiting to load.
Yeah, or just index and it tells you what page to go to because even D&D Beyond it says to go to a page but it doesn't have pages.
Yeah, true.
It's really frustrating. So maybe at some point I can just go buy those, but not right now. Anyways,
I'm gonna
there's some
take a look.
So that was the only cheapy things anyone was looking for.
I want to find a hand crossbow, but I'll wait and see if we bump into it.
I'll say a basic hand crossbow you would have found when you got the arrows.
Gotcha.
What is a basic hand crossbow?
That will be a 25 gold for a crossbow light and for ammunition, just the same thing. 1 gold for a batch.
Gotcha. Keep that in mind.
Crossbow.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, crossbow hand crossbows and crossbow lights are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Just to make sure of that. Hand crossbows are 75 gold.
Yeah.
And the light one is the 25.
Yes.
Right. They're different.
So this is in the shop where we're getting bolts.
Yeah.
Are we in the shop now?
Sure. We'll say that the archery shop was on the way back down to the docks for the blacksmith.
You guys keep going. I'm just thinking.
Okay. So yeah, if you want a hand crossbow, it's 75 gold. To pick up one of those. All right. We want to head off to the smith, and then if you guys just have other small things, just let me know.
Yep. Hmm. This is a very specific thing, but is there, say, a shop that deals in goods that would be for adventuring, but by chance, do they have, say, equipment for going underwater, say?
Well, the underwater thing is
lighting?
what you were just told as far as going to the smithy. Lighting underwater? I'd have to make you to roll a check to see if there even was if you knew of something that would light underwater.
Which check?
I'm gonna say intelligence on this one.
Okay. That'll be an 18.
18. Anything that would stay lit underwater would be some sort of magical item or effect, and either hard to find or expensive.
Alright. I wouldn't go find it then, because that's a very specific thing to get.
And I'll also say with 18, to envision the waters better, think of like those beautiful coastal islands where you can see like the bottom of the water. It's so clear. That's the type of water you guys are sailing through.
Okay.
It's not.
That makes
You're
sense.
not diving into like a deep, essential abyss where you're not going to be able to see.
Right.
But okay. So as far as the smithy goes, so walked into town. Probably say it took you half hour, 45 minutes or so to get there. Turn back around and head back down to the docks. You risk it. That's a check there, Spirit. And if you fail, then it becomes a thing.
Yeah. That's when I'm afraid of it becoming a thing.
Yep. So, like, you can try. You can certainly try.
The scary part is that I've never done that sort of thing. That's why.
So,
Personally, but yeah.
Yeah, I forget that you do that stuff. So I'll have to remember that and not like breeze through things so fast.
No, it's okay. No, it's totally fine. I'm usually too chicken shit to do that sort of thing anyway. Would I be able to roll like just like a quick roll, or do I need to like literally it be like a thing?
Roll me a.
It's kind of one of those things where it happened while that was happening. I was doing that.
Yeah.
So like stealth.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Ooh.
And I'm gonna say if you make a 15, you have to beat a 15, so 16 or higher.
No, I got a 9.
Oh no.
Here we go.
So, as you try to take a quiver, which is like 4.5 feet, 5 feet long, with 20 bolts in it, and slide it underneath your cloak, a big, brawny sailor gentleman just grabs your arm and like puts it back on the shelf and just shakes his head at you. No.
I'll just say, oh wow, thank you. I needed that stretch, making sure you're on your toes, and then I step out.
He just follows you until you leave, and then you see him like you can tell he like stands back in the store and just waits.
Yeah, I know. I've been to Chinatown before.
He's like, you just tried to steal from the mom and pop shop. You're out. And actually, since you're outside, everyone, roll me a perception check while you're traveling back.
Oh, sweet. Right. Okay. I got a 15. There's my 15 right there.
13.
5. Wow, that's a natural 1.
It's fine. Get it out. Get it out now. Just start.
Varian's sitting there going, "Wow, this city's so big and beautiful, and there's people. I'm not used to this much." Alistair and Cassius, just small note. You do notice as you're walking that both of you have seen, like the town boards and stuff, but you've noticed that Palma Flora had them. Here's had them. In your adventures, you're seeing a lot of posters regarding missing people and rewards for information on missing people.
Are we talking children, adults?
Do you want to take a further, like, go up and study the post? Like, there's just like big posters with like help, missing person, or help wanted, find missing person.
Like, dude, is it like a certain theme? Like, are there all children? Are there all adults? Are there all women? That kind of thing.
If you go up and you look at them, It's
Yeah, that's what I want.
it's
Do I get
fair.
a roll?
You don't got to roll. Once you go up, you can go up and read them. You go up and read them, and there's only about 3 on this board. One's talking about a elderly gentleman. One's talking about like a younger girl, and one's talking about um, a male dwarf. No seeming
If
connection in age or race or gender. Kind of like completely random.
are the rewards printed on the same sheet, or
One of them has a reward, and it says 20 gold for information concerning this.
that's the highest reward on the sheet, or is that the only one?
That's the only one that has a reward. The other 2 are just asking for help.
Gotcha.
I'm heading off to the blacksmith.
And you would have seen the missing persons also there, just in your passing hours there. But as you travel back down to the docks, when you can see the wave chaser, your ship, and if you look down to the left, you can see there's a whole line of different blacksmiths, and there's one about 3 in that nobody's at.
And we noticed that like no one's there, like it's vacant.
Kind of like there's lines at all the others except for his where there's nobody there.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's where we're going.
Yep. The crazy African American Smith.
Profiling and
Right.
being racist. All right, off the bat.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, as a black person, I can say that. No, that's just a joke. Me and my friends say in our home session, just to make sure everything's PC.
As you head up, it's just no like front to the building. Just you can see where he pulls down like heavy tarps over the front when he wants to close up, and there's a very muscular human male that's just sitting in the back, not so much hammering, even though the forge is going, but you hear him wrenching and turning with something, and then a small like snap, and damn it, mother, oh, and it goes back to working.
We can like hear him muttering that stuff too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Doesn't even turn around. Yeah, what do you want?
We were told you might have a way to breathe underwater.
So, are you here to make fun of me again like all the rest of them, or are you...
Do I look like I'm here to make fun of you?
Well, I never know. You could have been one of the crazy people who dress up just to have fun.
Apparently, that's what they're calling you. Crazy.
Well, crazy, yet people still come to me like you two have. So, you want to breathe underwater, like everyone else. Well, I got something that'll work, and it's none of those stupid magic-y crap that all those wizards want to use either.
I'm listening.
Alright, so, he turns back around, goes into the shop. Is this just for the 4 of you?
No, there'll be 5 of us.
It's funny because there's only 3 of you standing there.
Yeah.
I like your math. 3 of you.
Oh wait, is it 4 of us or?
No, it's 3 of you. Ark's on the boat.
Yeah, right now it's 3.
Storbix is on the boat.
Yeah, he's tinkering.
I'm sorry. I thought there was 5 of us.
Nope. Ark's on the
Look,
boat,
I'm
and
tired.
Mira disappeared. Anyways, for the 3 of you, turns around.
That's why I'm thinking 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need 4.
He comes back with 3. I can only really bad, not bad, really old original diving helmets.
Like scuba gear type shit?
Like the really big heavy metal steel helmets with the grate on the front with a little piece of glass, big round baubles.
Oh god, those things.
And he
Are
sets 3 of those down, and he goes, "Here's the thing. Put them on. Press the little button on the chin, and you got 1 hour. More than enough to do what you need to do."
How much do these go for?
For some slap happy chaps like you 3 that aren't making fun of me, 10 gold each.
Okay. Would you happen to have a fourth one?
It'd be my last one.
Is that your prototype?
Nah, I just don't build many of these.
These aren't just flying off the shelves?
Nah, most people think I'm a hack. And it's an hour. They all want those fancy spells that give them 12 hours. What are you going to do in the water for 12 hours?
I can think of a lot of things, but we have to deal with what we have to deal with.
You must not fight much. Fights never last that long. Anyways, yeah, hold on. Goes to the back. Comes out with 1 more helmet. And I mean, every time he sets these down, it's a solid thud. Like, these things are heavy.
Okay.
Sets a 4th one down. That'll be 40 gold.
You have to have a shield.
Well, yeah, I can get you a shield. How nice you want it?
Serviceable. Does not have to be anything fancy.
Goes, and right on the shelf, there's a round, iron-like shield. Plain, simple, nothing fancy. Like, it is just a piece of metal that was worked and has a strap on the back. And goes,
Okay.
5 gold.
Done.
Anything else? You guys seem to be dropping coin like it's nothing, so why not?
No, I think that'll be. At least that's all for me. I cannot speak for my companions.
I already got what I need.
Well then, give me the money and get out of here. Come on, fork it over.
I look over to Alistair.
I already deleted it.
Awesome. Now, be gone with you.
Pleasure.
Not likewise. Anyways.
So as we leave, I look over to the helmet if Alistair gave me it, and I give it a look over. Say, this must be quite uncomfortable. Do we want to test them before we head down?
No, I said you said there's an hour only, so I'd say we have Stormex look over them, and then we just
Make a
do what
perception
we can.
check, Fat.
I'm rolling like dog shit today.
What'd you roll?
Perception check, a 10.
10. Looking at the helmets briefly, you just catch the glimpse on like where it is at the neck of runes etched, which gives you this is more magical enchantment than tinkering.
I mean, it's an hour after activation. We could still try them on to see if the weight is alright.
Well, I say we head back to the ship, though. We have what we need. Even though an hour is not as long as I would like, I don't know why this godforsaken backwater place does not have a simple magic shop that has scrolls.
To be fair, it had scrolls, just not the one you wanted.
Yeah. Well, this is the best we can do with the time we have.
Mm-hmm. Um.
Were you saying something, Soul?
No.
So what's the next move?
I'm heading back to the ship.
I just say the same.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm following her. Just for them.
What was the last perception checks people rolled? 15 from Cassis, 5 from Varen, I think. Alistair,
Yeah.
yours was pretty low. The last one you rolled.
It was 10?
Yeah.
10 and a 15, I think, were the last two that I did.
10 was the last one I saw you roll. So we'll
I
go with.
rolled it.
I wasn't asking for another perception. I was going off your previous.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna say, Cassis, as you're walking back to the boat, you do catch on the plank, on the not plank, the drawbridge back onto the boat. At the top, you do see the captain talking with a humanoid figure, shake hands, and go below deck. But the humanoid figure hops onto the deck and sets down a heavy bag up towards the bow.
Do I recognize the person as if they were on the ship already, or is this a new person?
This is a new person.
Gotcha.
But you guys are still 30, 40 feet off.
Yeah. I can only see it.
But you guys make your way back up onto the boat, unless you have anything else or anything you guys want to talk about. All the refugees at this point are
Gone.
most of them are gone. There's one or two left with several thank you notes for getting them off the island, being very grateful that you were able to get them off the island.
Anyone leave any words attached to those, or just paper with words?
Anyone that what?
Any one of those had like little rewards or trinkets attached to them, or is it just
everyone
paper
was basically in swimming suits when they left.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it was middle of a shark tournament, people sitting on the beach drinking martinis when the attack happened.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just being a greedy bitch.
Yeah, you are. Deal with it. But no, as you hop on the boat, as you get back on, you see the standard crew that was there when you first got on. The burly, hairy man playing a card game with a half orc, female half orc, as she smiles, just playing game. There's a young male elf, pale green skin, watery eyes, speaking to a female dwarf with a thick knotted beard at the ship's helm. One big muscular man is sitting up there just talking with her, and then there's the new figure up at the bow just staring off the edge of the ship, waiting to take off, and captain nowhere to be seen.
Would I would see like the person better now since we're on the ship.
Well, you can see the person, the backs to you.
And they had a sack you mentioned?
They had a sack they have set down behind them. You can see the back. You can see a messy braided auburn hair tied going down the back, like 6 foot tall or so female figure, wearing. I'll say you can see wearing what seems to be some type of heavy metal armor.
Is the sack like right behind them, like a traveling sack, or is it more like a filled with something that I should be checking out?
This is like about the same sack that you would have on you as an adventurer, something you would carry with you.
Okay. I guess we'll head to the captain's quarter to tell them we've got what we've got, like from the shops.
Okay. as you all head down. As soon as you open the door, she just opens a window and screams, "Away, away we go! Raise the anchors and head out back to the feather shark abyss." I forgot the name of it.
You have a lot.
place.
It is the Wave Chaser.
Yeah, you have a lot going on.
So many names.
The chicken shark abyss. We're going.
Oh my god! Yeah, shark feather abyss, not feather shark. Shark feather abyss. Assuming because you all don't have a bag of holding, you're all carrying the big old helmets.
Yeah, sadly.
She
We all are.
she discases all of you and looks at you, Alistair, and goes, "Told you they weren't easy to come by."
Yes, this. I don't understand why they can't keep a simple supply of scrolls.
Well,
If I knew the spell, I would stay in port, and I would make a killing just making them.
yes, you would. Until certain people kidnapped you, threw you in the brig on Darktoe, and used you to make them for them. But what do I know about those things?
In the meantime, would Crowan be he would be flying around the ship and just perching on whatever spot he could find, just being an eagle in the middle of the ocean. Well,
I'm sure-
we're not out there yet.
I'm sure at this point you would just see him sitting perched up on like one of the sails with a fish that he's gnawing on. Well, any other business, or are you just going to stand here and stare at me?
Nope, not at all. Just wanted to show you we should be fine.
Comes the time limit of an hour, but
Yeah.
Well, with how heavy those look, your swim time should be a lot shorter to get to the bottom.
True.
I suggest getting some rest, as it will take us about 2 days to get back.
Yep.
And the boat is pretty much clear, except for a few stragglers.
They're all gone. They were walking off the plank as you were coming on. It's just you and the crew, and as even now as you're talking, you're hearing and feeling the boat starting to move off the dock.
Did you, I'll just say to the captain, did you hire anyone else while we were away?
Well, of course. One, why would I not turn down another sellsword looking to make a good coin?
So someone's joining us on this task.
Why? Do you have a problem?
No. Just asking questions.
Well,
In the breeze, as it would.
I figured an extra hand wouldn't hurt. If you'd like to meet her, she's on deck.
Am I in this conversation?
I don't know. Are you still in the captain's quarters?
Yeah, did you come with us? Or with me, at least?
No, I'm probably on the deck at the point, so no.
Okay.
In the meantime, when we are heading out to the abyss that was mentioned by Captain Three Earring, I'd be tending to my crossbow and also toying with my eagle, as there's not much to do on the ship other than to vomit over the sides.
There's really not. But I'm waiting on Alistair or Cassius. What are you guys doing?
I'm taking my helmet and just taking it back to the room, setting it down, and just probably hanging out by the table as usual.
go down and deliver Stormex's goods that he ordered, and guess just sit there and like relax and read.
Um. Okay, so and what are you're doing? What, Baron?
Oh, I'm just tending to my like maintenance for my gear. Playing with Crowan and just because I'm a dwarf who had never been to the sea, probably vomiting over the sides of the ship, being seasick and all that.
So we'll say the first day or so, first night goes by, and you guys are able to do whatever you need to do. And if you haven't already, please take your long rest. Day 2 on the sea, though, earlier in the morning, Varen, even though you're starting to not feel as queasy, still being up on the deck, the new crew female walks up to you and just kind of gives you a slight pat on the shoulder as you're going through another fit of puking. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
I am Varen.
No,
Would you
not,
be,
not
lass?
that works
Oh.
too. That works too. That works fine.
You guys are loud. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume down here.
I have been trying to get you guys to go up and talk to him for like 10,
Yeah,
15
I
minutes.
I was like, I want to meet this person, but my character is all Cassius is thinking is like, great, another person I have to share loot with. So of course I'm not fucking interested. But me, I'm like, ooh, yay, new people. So my bad, I was in character.
This is the heavy armored lass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, just because of stream delay, the last like several seconds were just a jumbled mess of noise for me. So I have no idea what's going on here.
So it's early morning, second day of travel. Varen's getting over his sickness, but still like pre-puking over the side. When I said you just kind of come up and give him a gentle, motherly like pat on the back of, get over it, dude.
Yeah. It gets easier after a while. You know, the vomiting and whatnot.
I thank you for your comfort. I'm just busy puking out my last night's dinner. I'm not used to being on a ship.
Well, it is good to meet you. My name is Elena Meersha Ashnia Ichlerin, but you can call me Elena if that's easier for the modern tongue. And she extends a hand towards you to shake.
I take the hand and shake it as in, thanks for the support.
And you are?
I am Varen Cragcoat. Brangar, I mean to say. Who might you be?
I am, well, I am someone whose goals just happen to be aligned with yours, and who has a sword that is sharp and useful.
Well, an extra soldier, such as yourself, would be quite handy in the venture like this that we are about to come across.
Yes, I regret to tell you I am ill-informed about the dangers that we may be facing. Would you happen to know more?
I may, yes. So, give me one moment. Where's my notes?
This is the funnest part as a DM, deciding whether I want to fix what he says or just let him say whatever he says and let it go.
Just give him like the worst directions.
Varen's like, we're going to a
Okay.
tropical island to rescue somebody.
Yeah. We gotta get this cool stick.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So,
just Sol, I'm gonna let you start. I want to like preface for Alistair and Cassius. Like, this is started the second day, so if you guys want to walk up on deck and see Varen talking to the new person, you can introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I would definitely be taking most of my time on deck, just reading.
But just
Yeah.
keep that in your own thing as this goes on. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, we can't get in there because we're down below. No, like, this is the whole second day. Everything's up to you guys at this point.
I'll probably be sitting like on the deck, just trying to meditate since I didn't get a chance to finish.
Okay. Yeah, just keep that in mind. But Varen, go ahead.
all right. So, say we were from Palma Flora. We had encountered quite an issue. The entire island, and I tell ye, an entire island sank into the sea because of the Sanhuin leader. I forgot her name. Didn't come up in mind. Except she had a rod that was responsible for doing this. The captain, 3 earrings, want us, the party, to collect this rod and maybe along the way acquire some treasures so that we could sell them or keep them.
Yes. I had heard about the island. It is a it is a shame and a horror what happened, you know.
I did not even think it was this possible. You see, that kind of magic is tremendous to even do. You can probably talk to Alistair to figure out if he knows what can do this. I don't. I'm just at awe of how devastating it was.
Yes, the power involved is an injustice, and it must be set right. Wouldn't you say?
Quite injustice, yes. In the meantime, I would probably whistle for Crowan to come by, and I would then gesture to it as it lands on my arm. This, my friend, is my eagle, Crowan. And I nudge him by the cheek, as well, the beak, but yes.
Ah, a magnificent creature. I'll sort of like just stare into the eagle's eyes for a little bit. Yes, quite.
I would make my way up whenever I can.
Just walk up and introduce yourself at that point, Alistair.
Oh, okay.
Treat it the same way as if you actually like walked up to someone, just you saw your friend talking and walked up to him.
Ah, I see that you're talking to the new arrival.
Yes. Please, this is the man I was talking about earlier.
You are a magic user, yes?
I dabble here and there, yes.
I see. Well, I am Elena Meerschka-Ashniach-Ichlerin. You can call me Elena.
I will do just that. Do I recognize what language that is?
Elena, text me what language that is, and Fat, what languages do you know? I would
Wait,
say
is there like a,
I would say what languages do you know, Alistair? And if it's one of those languages, he can tell you yes.
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Zemnian.
No. It's not words. It's a name.
Most names, I see what he's getting at. Like it's a name, but names usually have some type of origin. So would the origin be Elvish, Dwarvish, or
No.
okay? So
is
then
this
no,
something
Fat.
we can see?
Okay.
What, Cassis?
Is this only something you can see? I don't see like any.
See what?
Like what? Was it put in like chat the name or whatever?
He hasn't put the name in chat. He just keeps saying it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not even going to try to spell it either.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I'm like, maybe I can try to get an idea.
If I saw it in text, I might be able to figure out.
Yeah.
Yes. What are we talking about?
Oh my god.
Brain fart. What were we talking about?
Oh, you guys were talking about the island. I
Oh,
don't
right.
know that though.
Yeah.
Varen was trying to catch everyone up on. He was catching you up on what's going on since you didn't have much information.
Yes, that we did. I would also mention along the lines of, we also got these helmets. We had to get an extra, but I don't know. Stromax wants to join us on this because he's still tinkering. But since you're here, you're more than welcome to join us if you want. And I gestured to the helmet that I have on the back of my bag.
I'll dig around in a belt pouch for a bit before retrieving a vial of a blue liquid and just say, I appreciate the offer, but I have my own method of solving this problem.
Excellent. Yes, it was a very interesting start to a vacation that we were going to have, but it got cut short.
Definitely not the vacation I planned to have.
I see.
I personally cannot wait to get hands on this rod and see its capabilities.
Yes, it sounds very interesting and very dangerous.
Log off the decayer, we awaken thee. Log off
Oh my
the
god.
decayer, we awaken thee.
Go away.
What's the matter?
Sorry, I was trying to fix something and ruined. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that.
No.
Good.
Didn't hear anything.
I was trying to set a sound, and it's not letting me put that sound on the board. It's just part of the soundboard, so screw it.
Yeah, I just hear the music.
Good.
Well, I think I should let Archimedes out, and perhaps your friend would like some company flying around, and I'll snap my fingers and get my owl out to have him go flying around with the eagle.
While this is going on, I'll probably just be cross-legged, sitting on this box, meditating and just enjoying the sea air.
Oh, that is a box. I thought that was the other stairs. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I just fall like a clown.
Where are we at? Okay. So, any other conversations to be had? I cannot select off tokens right now, and it's really frustrating me.
If you just drag and select some empty space, like click and hold and then draw a box over nothing, it
That
should
works.
deselect.
Yeah, that's working. I used to be able to hit escape, but that's not working anymore. So,
Yeah.
all right. I am more than happy to give you more time to RP, unless you guys want to move forward.
I'm okay.
Um,
I'm more focused on meditation.
well, if you're meditating, I'm not going to disturb you. I will. I'll go to the rail and just sort of look over the ocean.
All right. Well, this second day's travel will come to an end unless there is more to be done.
Do I need to? Would I be able to do like a little perception and make sure, like, just to check around, like surroundings and stuff like that?
For what are you looking for?
I'm more looking for like any disturbances, like around or anything like in place.
You're on a boat in the middle of the water, so are you checking the boat, or are you checking like the open water, looking for other
The open
boats?
water. Yeah, the open water.
Okay.
For, yeah, like stuff like that, other boats, that kind of thing.
All right. Perception check.
So yeah, 23. Anything on the horizon?
20, 30, 23. Okay, so it was looking out on the water. It's a clear, open water. You see one boat way off in the distance, but heading opposite way of you.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll just like peek one of my open just to check around and just get back to it.
Clear, sunny, balmy skies. Beautiful day.
Sweet.
Decent breeze. Boats making a good clip.
Easy to concentrated.
Just, I want to verify one thing. Jordan, Elena, you did close the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I started doing things on like the DM side. I'm like, oh wait, hopefully he's closed the stream and he's not watching everything I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I shut it all down. You're safe.
So, whee. All right. So that's it for the second day.
Geez.
You cut out Spirit.
I said just a chill ass day on the boat.
Yeah, just hanging out.
DM, would there be fishing equipment on the boat that I could probably mess around with as I find a way to make myself not lose my mind on a boat?
I would say you would be able to fashion something. They wouldn't really have any fishing equipment here.
Would they well, they do have rope, so would they have net?
No.
Okay. In that case, no.
Question I need to ask, and it's a fair one. Nobody's an elf, right?
No.
I'm not.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not an elf this time, so
This is gonna be a fun one. I need everyone to make perception checks with disadvantage.
Oof.
Oof.
Wow.
9.
Jeez. Baron,
16.
17.
16 for me.
Oh,
I rolled a 13 and a natural 20.
nice.
Son of a bitch.
I rolled 2 natural ones.
Cassius is getting the deepest sleep of his life.
Bro, I am. Ugh.
He's like staring, like a little bit of drool that comes out of one corner of
Yeah,
his mouth.
absolutely. I'm having like a sick ass sex dream that I hope nobody wakes me up from. I'm in it.
All of
Ain't
you,
gonna get a jump on me.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Varen and Alistair, you are awakened, pitch black, darkness, just a slight reflection off the water coming in the cabin, to a lot of noise on the deck.
Because there's noise going on and I'm hearing, well, seeing water flow into the deck, the cabin, I mean, to say, I would just get into a shout, "Oi, we got a leak in here!"
No, there's not water coming
There's no
into
water.
the cabin. It's light coming off
Light.
of the water.
Off the water, like the reflection of light off the water, the moonlight.
We're not sinking. Thank God.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'll just kind of wake up and like kind of walk by kicking people's chairs. Wake up, something's going on. I'm going up top.
What?
Something's going on up top. I'm going up. And I would start heading up top.
I grab my...
I'll do likewise.
Yeah, I'll follow behind them after I stretch a bit.
Alistair
grab
just
my,
puts his hat on. I just imagine him in his underwear and a hat. You know?
Sounds about right, actually.
No socks? How barbaric.
Of course, socks. I mean,
Yeah, we're in a place we don't know. No one knows if anyone's scrubbing these decks.
All right, so move your tokens.
Boy.
which is the way out and up?
Yeah, dude.
That is a great thing for you to figure out.
By the way, to exit the door, you have to hit up and right at the same time.
Let me just grab that little. And I'm gonna have you
Oh.
all stop right there
Of course.
and roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Where's that button? Where's that button?
Actually, hold on. Stop. Wait. Let me
Ooh, that's a problem.
clear initiative. I need to start combat, which I gotta remember how to do that. How do I start combat? Begin combat. There it is.
And yeah.
There we go.
By the
Now
way,
you can roll initiative.
DM, my
Yes.
token name needs correcting
Okay, it's
because
your.
it currently shows up in the initiative count as something it shouldn't.
I think that's cause why? I don't know why. Everything in here is just Elena.
I don't know why it's doing that either.
Where do you have that as a name? It's the name of
It's
the
in the
pictures
prototype
you sent
token.
me. It's the name
Oh,
of
is
the
it?
pictures you
Seriously?
sent me. Yeah,
It's not what? Okay.
that's what you named the files that you sent me.
Okay, weird.
Hold on.
If I think it might be the token name.
Properties.
If you change the token name.
Nope, that's that. The token says it's. What in the world? Elena. Well, every time I click on your token,
Like the prototype token, I mean.
update token. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Oh
Yeah.
Why
This one's
didn't
full initiative.
that
Where do I
work?
where do I roll? Do I roll it on initiative on D&D Beyond?
No, there's actually initiative in here. Double click on your token.
It's in like the top right-ish under your proficiency. You click the word initiative. Alternatively,
I already-
right-click your token and hit the thing that looks like a shield with two swords crossed behind it, and then hit the dice thing in the turn tracker.
Since I already rolled, it's the 21.
Nice. Oh fuck. We're getting boarded, boys.
That one duck can't climb over the railing.
Well, you guys are underneath the boat at this point, so.
Oh, you're right.
Ah, it's so cool. Like, I can
It
see
does
everything,
work.
but you guys can't, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just a
That-
small,
Yeah.
just a small notif. Because I don't think birds like to be underside. Crowan's probably on the top side, sitting on the sail or something like that.
Yep. Alright. I got. Hopefully that music's not too crazy for people. But
Sorry.
everyone can adjust it, so. Alright, so we have the initiative order. Did you find it, Fat? You did?
I think so.
You rolled a 2.
That blows.
Fuck these dice. That's why I use regular dice.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't complain about your regular dice, but for initiative, you have to do it in here.
I know.
Varen, you're up.
I hate to keep
Alright.
saying this, but there is a module for that.
For personal
So-
dice, for rolling my hard metal dice.
Yes.
No,
So I'm gonna-
I know he could do that, and I could put it in manually. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dice are miracle dice.
So I moved up 2 squares and noticed the guy on my right. I knock my crossbow, ready to fire. I cast Hunter's Mark on him. So if you want to add that, and then I take my shot.
Notch. I am debating here. I am going to say, because you were asleep and you don't sleep with a crossbow loaded, it would take the reload action to notch it and get it ready, which for you is a bonus action.
Alright.
So you're going to have to choose. between
just
Hunter's
straight up
Mark-
Shoot.
Yep.
So no Hunter's Mark, just straight up shoot. Got it. I'm rolling for attack. That's a 22.
Hits.
Rolling for damage. That's a 6.
Okay. So, 5. As you start heading upstairs, which, by the way, you're not in armor unless you sleep in your armor, which you can't get a full rest if you're sleeping in your armor.
I'm not.
So please unequip your armor, everybody.
Okay.
I thought we established I'm butt naked with a hat.
Yeah.
as Varen is walking up, knowing there's something wrong, but not having the time to don his armor because that takes about 10 minutes. You come around the corner, seeing a figure there with a rapier in hand, and he just yells, going to charge. You react, reloading, and shoot, hitting him in the shoulder, almost pinning him to a barrel as he rips past it and keeps coming. That's
I
your.
put my armor,
you-
but I didn't change my AC.
What's up, Cassis?
I unequipped the armor, but it didn't change the AC.
That's because the module that does that isn't installed.
Oh, okay.
The wait,
Yeah.
what?
If we are used to a different foundry setup,
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
we
Oh.
play with lots of modules. So
I'm not the admin, so I can't do that stuff. And if Ark was here, he's the one that can add them that quick. So,
yeah, no, it's no big deal.
did
We'll
you
just-
unequip it on D&D Beyond, Cassis?
I can try that too.
Unequip it on D&D Beyond real quick. Just I want to try some.
Yeah.
I unequipped it too, by the way.
Yep, unequipped.
Okay, so if I drag a new, can I drag it from the combat tracker? Nope, I have to go into the player token. Hold on. Delete.
You shouldn't have to delete the token, by the way. They should just be linked.
Yeah, they are, but I've had to delete it to get an update like on a long rest. But his AC is still 14. I don't know what he has for armor, though. His armor might not make any difference.
It's possible.
Okay.
What do you have for armor?
Leather
I don't know.
doesn't even make a difference for me either.
I was going to check. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference at this level. But let me see. And 14 inventory. Leather.
I mean, it's a 30% difference.
Oh yeah. Your armor class is 14 without your armor, 15 with your armor, Cassis. So it's
Okay.
right.
Okay. Just making sure. I
Oh,
don't want to use them.
that might be the same for Baron.
It is.
Oh,
My bad for him. So,
inventory.
So you're just like 30% chance to likely hit me. Well, sorry.
Yeah, so it's just 14. I gotta figure out. D&D Beyond has an update for the module too that it's supposed to have right now that I can't download.
oh,
So that's probably part of the update that I can't get. So just remember your guys' AC is 14 right now.
okay.
You can just manually edit it in your sheet.
Yeah, you
just
can do that
edit
too.
a new number.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15. Oh, I should actually probably give these guys line of sight too. Just to make it so I understand what everyone's looking at here. Oh, it's not going to do that for me, is it? Alright, well. It's not going to blank it out. I'm going to say this other guy comes up. Can I? Yeah, you can. Elena, as you see another one come around the corner with a crossbow and fire at you.
Oh, you have to add me back to the action.
I am not quite done with
did
my
it?
turn.
Oh, do you have movement left, Aaron?
Yeah, just moving behind the crate.
Okay.
And that's it.
Just roll initiative and then I'll edit the number.
It was 10.
It was 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just do that? And then
Cool.
how do I
At least
reroll? Update. Initiative 10. First time using this crap. There we go.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, so you're moving back there. He comes out with a crossbow. Attack. Normal roll. Does an 18 hit, I'm assuming, Elena?
Yeah, it does. Not wearing armor.
We're gonna roll normal. You take 8 points of piercing damage as he comes around the corner, seeing you, shoots and lands the crossbow right into your shoulder.
Damn.
And then he also backs up, getting out of line of sight. And then it is the other bandit's turn. He, 1, 2, 3. He runs there, charging you, Varen, just angry that he got shot, ignoring the others, with his rapier. Or scimitar. Scimitar, rapier, same thing. I'm assuming a
misses.
5 does not hit. Swinging, he actually misses. Thinking you were bigger from the shot that he got, swings at a normal height and slams into the box with his sword instead, looking down, realizing you're not human, you're a dwarf.
I'm tiny, you little shit!
And then he'll be right there, and Cassis, you're up. Elena, you'll be next.
Cool. Oh no, you're in the back.
Yeah, the only person. Would that impede my movement or anything?
It's difficult terrain.
How do I hit?
Is it?
Wait.
You can move through your own friends' places without.
It just counts for double. Or
Well,
is it +5?
I'll say
Same
you.
thing, same thing.
I'll say you can get to here easy enough, Cassis. How do
Yeah, I just want to
ping?
get here.
I thought that was ping. That's select targets. I don't know how to ping. Alright, yeah, you can get there.
That's a module.
I just wanted to get here.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right,
Everything's a fucking module, apparently.
Foundry
cool.
is
It really is. though.
literally Foundry depends on modules to work.
Yeah. It's wild.
Whatever. There we go. What are you doing?
Well, this guy's in melee with Baron, right?
Yes.
Do I get sneak attack?
Yeah, you do. It's a normal attack roll, but you'll get sneak attack if you land it because he's in combat with Baron.
Gotcha. Just making sure. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Oof. All right. So with that,
It's like extremely a close quarter, so
No, you're going at him with one of your
rapier.
rapier. So as you go at it, he takes his scimitar and slaps it to the side. You actually poke one of the barrels on your left instead.
For bonus action, can I bonus action disengage and move behind Baron?
You can do that.
Sweet.
I'll do that.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn. So Elena with Alistair next.
Sweet. So I will raise my sword and I'll point it at the bandit in front of me and I will say, "The dragon has judged you and found you wanting." And I will step forward and take a heavy slash with my that's supposed to be a vicious longsword, but I guess it didn't update. It's the same thing, but just a different damage type. 13 to hit.
Yes, 13 hits.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's just slashing instead of bludgeoning, which isn't going to matter in this
Yeah.
case, but
Be 8 slashing damage.
awesome. As you... I can actually... There's something to do... Oh man, there is... There we go. Ha! I can mark him dead. Question, real quick. Can you move through him, Elena? You can. Perfect. He's dead. You guys can see that. As you come forward saying that, bring the hammer down. He tries to parry it with his scimitar, but you actually break the sword in half, crushing his skull.
Fuck yeah.
Just right through the sword into his face, smashing it in, and he falls backwards on the floor. So that was like 5 feet of your movement and your action.
Yeah. I will step aside. Actually, no. I'll remain here.
Okay, so that's your turn.
Yeah, that's me done.
Alistair. It has a
Okay,
nice
how
little
do-
glowing symbol to tell you whose turn it is.
How do I get upstairs? I've come up and down multiple times, but
Right.
so I would know this.
You can go upstairs right there behind Cassis, or you have to go to the other way to get upstairs. But that is the stairs that go up right there.
Oh, I said I was heading to the deck, so I'm going to do that.
Okay, so I'll take you to the deck. And this is going to be fun. So I will be right back, guys. As you come up onto the deck, you instantly see, I'm going to make this stuff visible. Don't know, can you see, what can you see? Right now, you just see one more soldier. Actually, it's nighttime, so yeah, and you don't have dark vision, do you?
No. But
So-
we have moon.
We have moonlight, so it's fairly well lit, but there's the walls above you. You can hear some noise behind you. You don't know what it is, and you can see one guy up here that's currently rummaging through the ship, trying to search for something as he sees you come up.
Okay. What would I do? Seeing the guy there, I'm going to go take the high ground.
As you walk up into another person holding a crossbow bolt, you see 4 of the crew members tied and bound on the ship.
It's like, oh dear. And
Why
I'm
didn't
going.
it? Whatever.
Well, if I could see him, I would stop here.
You wouldn't. Can you see him there? Okay.
Yeah. Well, shit. Oh, fuck it. I guess I would just go ahead and. I keep hearing dice roll off.
You initiated more people, so I'm adding all the new people to the initiative tracker.
Oh, hooray!
You ran upstairs alone. What are you doing?
I'll magic missile the one that's close to me.
This the guy on the top of the stairs there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's... Is that 3 or 4?
3.
Where the fuck is my D4? Ah, fuck it. I'll roll in D&D Beyond. Damage.
12 damage. Alright. Leave some with that. I am getting spam asshole junks in. I don't know how to get rid of that. Wow. Why did that do that? I don't want. No, don't do that. Go away. Whatever, I can ignore that. Okay. You doing anything else?
So that was 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna put my back to the wall.
Okay. So as you throw out your missiles, you kind of throw them up over the stairs, hear them hit, and person scream out in pain as you run back to the wall. That's it?
That's all I'm going to do for right now.
Okay, keep your mouth quiet. Alright, back down here.
Yep.
Welcome back.
All the fun crap. Alright, and then this guy, he is going to go...
In your thumb.
Whoa, well, I don't want to be moving that guy.
Life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be his turn. You hear towards the end of the ship, "We got more down here, Captain." And Varen, you're up.
Did I hear the guy screaming upstairs or no?
Yeah, you heard the guy ahead of you screaming to someone up top that there's more downstairs.
Oh, okay. I would reload my crossbow. Bonus action, move to the side. So that's 3 movements.
That's 15 feet.
So wait, I'm gonna take because I'm going sideways. That's what I meant to do. So 10, 15, 20. Would this count as half cover?
He's gonna have 3/4 cover because he's up against the box.
That would be a disadvantage to shoot
No,
from...
no. It's you're 10 feet, so you still can shoot him without. But he's gonna have 3/4, like +7 to his AC.
I think
Okay.
it's
+5 is
Plus
half
5.
cover. I thought.
I don't know. Can't remember.
I don't know. I thought +5 was half cover, so I'm giving him 7 on 3/4 because I don't remember.
Alright. So that means I'm just gonna set... That means I'm gonna have to pull out my light hammer and smack him. So I'm gonna roll damage on light hammer.
Roll to attack.
3/4 is 5. Half cover is 2.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
That's a 5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. So as you pull out the light hammer, run forward, and coming around the box with it, swing and hit, you feel it make contact with the shoulder muscle, and it's here.
Like,
That's not good.
we can hear this kind of stuff, but we don't see it going on.
You just hear Varen swing and like a kind of a wet thud, and then that laugh.
Okay.
Oh god.
Never good when you hit a guy and he laughs at you.
Yeah.
As this guy steps out from around the box, swinging at you, Varen, with another scimitar. Attack normal. I'm assuming 8 does not hit.
Nope.
So you swing, hit the shoulder, hear the laugh, and see the other one coming, and bring the hammer back. Parry the sword to the side. That's his turn. I have a lot of different things. So, no, not that guy.
I would opportunity
guy.
attack him if he did
2,
move back,
3,
so...
4, 5. And then this swing the person knows who. Alistair, you're getting swung at. 15 hit, Alistair, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
You take 3 points of damage as he runs forward, swinging, just grazing the side of your calf. That guy is dead. This guy is going to lean up over the railing and shoot you from above. I need that one over here, so normal attack. Another 15 to hit. And that is 9 points of damage as you take a long bow to your back.
Ow.
You can. Did you take a? You're doing everything on D&D Beyond, right, Alistair?
I'm
Or are you using the sheet in game?
using both.
Okay. As long as you're keeping track of it, I don't care how you do it.
I figured you need to see it in that, so...
I just want to make sure you're keeping track of it, and however you do it, I don't care.
Thank you for reminding me that is 1 bolt.
As you see a third figure walk around the corner, huge, giant, wielding a big old hammer, just looks at you, Alistair, going, "Heh, give up." That'll be his turn. Cassius, you're up.
Okay. This dude is the person in front of Elena is down, right?
Yeah, he's dead. There's a little skull on the upper left of his box.
We can't see the upper left because it's blocked by walls.
Ah. I will do that then.
There's a module that turns them into blood splats when they die. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll just use my movement to come up here.
So
Ooh.
as you come up around the box, you just see a just full-on bodybuilder holding a what do these guys technically have? I don't even know.
Scimitars.
Well, those guys do. This guy, as you come around the corner, you see him holding a big, thick mace full of like old rusty nails. Just big, beefy guy.
Yeah, wordlessly, I'm just gonna attack.
So roll to hit.
11. Ooh.
Meets. 11 meets, and we said it. I think I made my statement. It's always going to defender, regardless.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, miss.
So that's a miss. So you go, and he uses the mace to parry the sword, catching it. Doesn't deflect it aside, but just catches it, looking at you, and looking at you.
I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier, which is just
bonus action disengage.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna move back. How much can I move back?
You used 20 feet. 20 feet to get there.
So do I have? Let me see. I have 15 feet left, I think. Yeah. Wait, I'm just gonna.
You're up next, Lane.
Step back. Would I be able to step back to where I was?
You can go. You can get to the back 15 feet. You can go right here.
Yeah, that's what I want to be. And I'll just tell Elena, there's a huge guy up ahead. Please be careful.
I will tap my sword twice on the planks beside me and walk up towards this fella. Ooh, he is kind of huge. Damn, okay. This guy's like, I'm trying to raid this ship, but I'm dummy thick and the top of my ass cheeks keeps loading the adventurers. Okay, well, I'll sort of just break into a run, and as I'm going, I will go for a slash to the side with my sword. Fuck, it's a 9.
You go to slash as you're running, and you actually catch the barrel first without like getting it. Trying to take it out, you hit the pommel on the stuff before you get it all the way out of the sheath.
Shit.
Getting it out as you see him, like, oh, damn it. Remember, with that sword, if you're going to do two-handed, to hit the versatile.
I have a shield, so I can't.
Ah, okay.
Unless I drop the shield.
Good note. Yeah, for this you can keep your shield. No armor, though.
Yeah. Debating casting spell here.
You have a bonus action. That is all you have.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh man, they rolled terrible too. Okay, so is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to waste the slot.
All right, Alistair, your turn.
I'm going to.
You're sitting there staring at the one bowed elf figure ducked back down behind the wall. You have a single guy there right now just holding a sword towards you, and a Goliath behind him holding another just like club in his hands, just telling you to back down. And they're waiting for your response.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And the great part is you guys can't see anything that's going on deck.
No.
You can barely see what's in this room.
Do I big balls it or do I do the safe play?
It's whatever you want. It's D&D. The Sophie's Choice of D&D.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Okay, where are you going? All right. Yeah, because I'll say you're able to cast it quick enough that they, because it's a quick thing. Both of them just, as you appear on the other side, you hear the one guy going, "Where'd he go?"
I'll head back downstairs.
You're one lucky bastard, Fat. I rolled 3d20 to see if any one of them would notice you with a 10 or above. I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 2.
Damn.
So you're heading back down from that stairway. So you head down the stairs to right there.
Oh dear, they're down here too. Son of a bitch. And I will firebolt the one that looks the weakest.
They both look fresh.
Okay, then I will firebolt the big one.
Okay.
No cover.
I'll give you advantage on it because of Elena being there.
Hell yeah. I'm doing something useful for once.
So that's 15 plus...
That hits.
Okay. I have to find out what this does. It's a D10.
Nope. That don't work.
Holy.
6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. So
Now
as you
just look. There is a lot of them upstairs. They almost killed me.
as you throw the firebolt at this point into the guy's back because he had just parried Elena, you see it hit his shoulder and burn through like the clothes and leave a semi-burn mark. He doesn't even flinch or turn to you, just keeps staring at Elena in front of him.
Jesus Christ, this guy just get in a fucking jail? Jesus.
Jordan's sitting here going, what did I get myself into tonight?
Yeah, I'm like, I signed up to go grab a stick and like, kill a lizard person.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going for a magic stick against fish people. What is this?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
For the group that...
fucking Zog the Destroyer over here.
Alright, Alistair, are you doing anything else?
No, I literally exhausted everything I have.
Alright. Alright, guys. We're gonna roll. I got 3 of you. I'm gonna roll a d6 on a 2. 1 or 2, Elena. 3 or 4, Varen. 5 or 6, he goes for Alistair.
Uh-oh.
And it landed on my other dice, so it's cocked. And I rolled a 3. So that was Varen.
So, bitch.
Varen. Let's do that, and then go back here, and then I shouldn't need to do anything else. Roll 20.
Ugh.
God damn, that's a dirty 20?
So, yeah,
it's
dirty 20.
It's dirty.
So,
I was gonna...
he just
oh,
turns around with the mace, bringing it downwards. Swing. You have a... Do you have a... I don't know. Just taking that and slamming you right in the chest with the big old mace.
The spike this or...
That's 6 points of damage to you, Varen.
I got it down.
And it is your turn, sir.
Um.
Then I got a few of them to go, and then it'll be Cassis, you're up after I get done with the NPC's turns after Varen.
Okay.
Now, in some sort of like, I'm pissed off moment, I cast Hunter's Mark on the big fucker, and I'm like, you're gonna regret that! And I smash him with my light hammer again.
Okay.
So that'll be... okay.
What'd you roll?
Natural 1.
L.
Natural 1. Varen, how do you fail? what happens? I want you to describe what happens on your natural one.
Since okay, the mace came down onto me, hitting me in the shoulder, and I'm definitely pained from the rusty nails embedded into it. I'm not holding my hammer strong enough, even though I costed the Hunter's Mark. I still hit the crane right next to me, slicking right off.
So, as you cast your Hunter's Mark and almost vine-like, like mountain moss and vines almost kind of make this slight, ever so slight, like second layer on him. Everyone sees a little bit of like mountain moss and vines just kind of cling to him. Varen goes and pulls a hammer out, and still you hear the splintering of wood as he hits the crate next to him. You doing anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay, and then I got this guy, which I'm going to do a D4. 2 or 3 goes, 1 or 2 goes for Alistair, the other one goes for Varen. It goes for Varen because he rolled a 3. So that was the Scimitar, which I can just scroll up, I think. I gotta scroll up a ways. Wow, it's been a while since I used the Scimitar. There we go.
That hits.
Wow, I am rolling really, really good against you. I am so sorry.
And you're fine.
2 more damage of slashing damage as he comes down and hits you. As you swing with the hammer, he hits you in the other shoulder, cutting the shoulder open. This guy has no idea where his quarry went and goes back to what he's doing. This guy gets ready. He's gonna hide right there. He's going
do you want me to make a con save to keep my concentration?
Yes, please. You just gotta beat a 10. 10 or higher, you're fine.
That's a 7. I lose my Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Cassis, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
At least I remembered.
I'm gonna move. Oh, no, I can't move there.
I totally would have forgot.
I'm unable to move in that spot. Okay.
That spot?
Yeah. Okay, it lets you do it. It wasn't letting me.
Try using the arrow keys instead of click and dragging.
Gotcha. Okay.
Probably a module thing. Jordan, shut up.
I got it.
I take great offense to this assumption.
By the way,
yeah, go.
oh no, I was going to ask: is Jordan? Are you a new addition to this whole campaign, or are you just here for tonight?
He is here until further notice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have someone who wants to play but has other things going on in life. So Jordan said he'd fill in until that person could play.
Okay.
So he'll be here for an undeterminate amount of time.
Okay, so would I be able to reach the big guy?
Yeah, you can hit the big guy from there.
All right, cool. Do I get sneak attack or no?
If you land, roll to attack.
Yeah. I'm always counting my chickens before that.
Egg.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Look at us. We're all rolling hot shit today.
Oh man, I am hot shit. Honestly,
man,
God.
like I feel like a
I'm
terrible
feeling
DM because I'm beating you guys but at the same time. Like you're just rolling
No,
terrible.
I'm beating myself, which is a lot like my career.
So as you pull your rapier out to go stab, you actually pull it back before you stab Elena in the arm, her trying to get herself oriented on what's going on.
Oh, sorry about that.
You doing anything else there?
Nope, I end my turn. It's your move, Kaiba.
Elena, you're up. Alistair, you're on deck.
Okay. Not a whole lot else I can do. I'll try to recover from my miss and go for another downward slash with my longsword. 14.
That
for
hits.
The thick guy. Okay.
Lit.
All right, and I will smite.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pumping a smite into this one.
Fucking pump it.
So that's 3 slashing and 14 radiant.
17 damage.
Yes, sir.
So, sorry, I had to do math in my head. As you bring it, him looking at Cassis come around the corner, you're able to bring it across the belly, like almost gutting him.
Yeah.
He takes one arm down, holding those in, and then the Divine Smite pumps, and you just see it all like pulse and him almost double over. He's looking pretty rough.
I would have like shunned, like kind of like skittered at the bright light, just to be dramatic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I forget. Yeah, because you bring Divine Smite, which is a nice bright light that goes off in here, and you see.
Try to shield my eyes.
Actually, Elena, roll perception for me.
Oh, sure. Can do. Boop.
16. You do notice that Cassius behind you almost shields himself from the bright light.
Intriguing.
Alistair, you're done, Elena?
Yeah, that's me done for the turn.
Okay, Alistair, you're up.
I'm going to move over to here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast towards our dwarven friend over there a cone of Finger of Flames. And I'm going to sculpt it around him and just hit these two.
Okay. I still want you to roll me a intelligence check for this. The fact that you're casting a fire spell in the bottom of a boat filled with boxes and gear.
Let's just hope there's no gunpowder.
Oh, Barrett broke one of the boxes.
He does not know.
Let's see,
Yeah.
that's 8 plus 4, that's a 12.
That's a 12. All right. You'll see what happens. Roll your attack. Or no, it's dex saving throws, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dex saving throws.
What's the DC?
Well, can I shape it around everything else and just hit them?
Can an evoker do that?
He's an invocation wizard, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
It's a dex 15.
dex 15. Okay, hold on. So this was the big guy, dex. He has a 0 to his dex, and he rolled a 10. So the big guy got a 10. Is that a fail?
That's a fail.
Okay, he takes how many points of damage?
I'm about to roll that right now.
Okay. And the other guy makes it because he rolled a natural 18.
So that is 15 damage.
15 damage. Halved is, I'll say 8. So he's up there. And this guy is gone. So as you, the flames come forth from your hands, basically you cast a short range cone, just didn't make it go very far. The giant muscular man, you actually see the flames like go inside the wound and up inside of him as he just falls, cooked from the inside. Nothing visible on the outside except for the giant gash. The other guy, you burn the entire side of his back, him screaming, all of the clothes burnt. You see a few, just like a couple tiny flickers of flame that did stay on the boxes. They're not,
Bullshit.
they're not burning, but they're on fire.
Yikes.
Theron, Anything else, Alistair?
Oh dear, we might want to do something about that. I did not think about this.
Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right, Varen. It's your turn, Varen, and again, Cassis will be the next one after I get to the NPCs.
So, I'm definitely hurt from a scimitar buried in my left shoulder. I would draw the light hammer again to smack the guy with an uppercut with the light hammer.
Okay.
$15.
Oh, that hits. Where are you keeping track of your health?
I am checking my health, yes.
24, 32.
It is. I can't tell you what it is. Well, the DM knows.
No, well, so that's when I double clicked on your sheet in game, it says you have 32 out of 24.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's why I'm curious, because your health is over what it should be.
Oh, sorry.
That's temporary? Oh.
Yeah, it's in the temporary, so you did something weird there, Varen.
Okay, yeah. Now that's fixed.
There you go. That looks better. Sorry, that's why I was asking.
Okay.
15 hits damage.
That's a 2.
2 points of damage. So as the guy is screaming with his back burned, you swing the hammer and it actually hits him, and you watch his jaw dislocate to the side. Just burned and bloodied, but he's still standing.
Do we hear the crunch of the bone?
Yeah, like that jaw is done.
Crunchy.
Poor boy.
But he's still standing there. His turn. Oh god. He's gonna run.
He's going to take the cry action.
He's going to try and run. He's gonna try and run.
We get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a bold strategy.
Yep. That's
think
a
Bold strategy, Potton. Let's see how it pays off.
A guy that's
Can I hit?
rolled a hit. You both.
5. That's amazing.
What are you doing, Alistair?
I'm throwing a firebolt at him.
You got Warcaster?
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You took that as your feat. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I took as my variant human feat.
Yep. Go ahead
I
and
hit.
roll. Okay. He's dead. He had 1 hit point. He had 1 hit point.
Damn, I would have ran too.
So that guy. Just
Okay.
as he turns to run, you watch Varen, after the upswing, try to bring it down, missing the heels and just hitting the ship instead, putting a small little hole in the wood below him. You just casting the bolt, hitting him in the side is enough to finish him off. He was just running out of fear at that point. 1,
Okay.
2.
Okay, we need to put that out, and then we need to get ready for upstairs. There's a lot of them upstairs. I have an idea, though.
Hold that thought. On the left. There are indeed more folks coming down.
Oh, you could see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they're
I
actually
think-
coming down.
I don't think all of us have line of sight, but there are more people coming from the stairs. Oh,
In.
shit.
I can barely see it.
It's another thick boy.
Shit.
Alistair, you see the same Goliath with the wooden club walk back down the stairs. I told you to lay down. Bringing the club up over his head at you.
Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Are you saying that on your characters?
No, that's just me.
I'm just gonna hit this
I
again.
don't suppose we could talk about this. Oh dear.
So
Oh, Oh, buddy.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so
Nah, it could be
sorry.
worse.
Okay.
Just
This
breaks.
is revenge from Judah.
Yeah, I would not doubt that.
My last wizard had a 22 AC, and Judah hates me for it. This is revenge.
At level 3, he had a 19 AC. As a
It doesn't
wizard.
help you have those, what are those? The cake.
Hold
the
up. Hold up. I'm gonna use my reaction to burn interception.
Okay.
Ooh,
So I can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus proficiency here.
By what? 1d10 plus what?
1d10 plus my proficiency.
Okay.
Is there a roll button? Oh, there we go. Roll.
10.
So that's 12 reduced, so that's no damage.
Okay, so what is when a creature you can see has fighting style interception? You'll see wielding a shield or simple martial within 5 feet.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of me.
Okay, so I'll say as he comes forward bringing that club down, Alistair, you just see the shine of a blade come past your left ear and pokes the stick, and it just barely misses your head.
Oh, thank God. This is no. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Thank me later, friend. For now, get back to the fight.
Cassis, you're up. Elena, you're on deck.
That felt good.
At this point, the flames are starting to almost engulf those side of the boxes.
Would it take an action to put them out, or
You have to go over and try and put them out.
But I'm saying, would it be like my action or my bonus action to do that?
It would be your action. It's your action to like find something and like pat out the flames.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Better than me missing.
So you have to move like, oh my god, you'd have to move like right here to do that.
Here or here?
Here.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
You do
So I
that,
need to
and you
do
and you
a
can
position
take
to
your
find something?
you can take your action to pat out the flames, and then you have
Yeah.
your bonus action.
Do I need a roll for
No,
to find
you're good.
something?
You're good.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll use my turn to pat out the flames best I can, and that's pretty much my turn.
All right, Elena, you're kind of blocked. You got two people,
Yep.
one standing in front of you patting out the flames, and the other one you saved. But
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm a gangly fella, so
No worries.
she
I
can
have
like squeeze
alternate
between
plans.
you guys, but she can't
yeah,
stand in that
that's-
space. So
I'm the skinny one.
It's alright, I have alternate plans. I'm going to cast Sleep, targeting these two guys.
all right,
It's a 20-foot sphere, so I should be able to get both.
yeah, I had. There's a way to put up a sphere, isn't there?
Yes, there is
yeah.
actually.
Can you
You
throw
go
up
to
a
the,
20-foot sphere centered where you want it?
Like
All right.
that.
Yep. That-
Ooh,
Yep. That's what I was afraid of. You missed Varen. Good job.
Yep, I placed it very strategically. Okay, so it's 5d8, so 14. Please at least get one of them.
14 total.
Yeah, I didn't roll super great.
All right, and it takes.
Starts with the lowest.
It does start with the lowest. So this guy, I'm looking for sleep. You do. You get the bowman in the back.
Thank fuck. Okay.
I'm just going to put asleep. There we go. So the bowman in the back. You can take away the sleep sphere, but and you watch
Yeah,
you.
will.
It's just
You
delete.
click on it and yeah. There you go.
You watch the other guy like kind of nod and trips and kind of hits himself in the barrel, wakes himself up.
Okay, excellent.
yeah.
And then I will use my movement to interpose myself between Thick Boy and Varen.
The funny part was you missed the second guy by 1.
God damn it!
So only one guy's asleep.
One got to
I
sleep.
literally rolled 2 1s on the 5d8.
Oh.
If one of those had been not a 1, oh well.
All right, Alistair.
Okay, what do I want to do?
You sound like my uncle.
You know what? I'm going to. How big is it down here?
What do you mean?
Buddy?
I should be concerned when he says that.
What are you trying to do?
What is the height?
The height down here is about 8 feet tall. Like, this guy's barely standing in here.
That's a high ceiling for the belly of a ship.
It's a big ship. So way
It's a
up.
lap
I-
of luxury over
I-
here.
I can't do that.
I figure ships probably have to attain for Goliaths and bigger creatures than we're used to, so they would have a little bit deeper.
True.
Yeah.
It's probably a brigantine.
No, this is a Cavalier.
Okay.
Like I said,
you guys with all your ship talk.
I used to work at a boatyard.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I used to actually
Nice.
sail 42-foot Genoes and do the rigging and take them out of the water and put them on dry land. So I know a few things about boats.
Nice.
Sweet.
Ran a 55-ton crane. What are you doing, Alistair?
So this guy has got a hard on for me. He's like, "You're the big one. I'm going to do something about that. Then I'm going to cast Reduce."
Fucking great.
That is awesome. What's the what?
It's a
I'm assuming
con 15.
Con 15. What are his attributes? Con saving throw. No, so he goes from being a medium creature to a small creature?
Yep. And he reduces his damage that he does by a d4.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. You just, which is funny because honestly, he goes from being him to being like a dwarf. So he's just down to like Varen size. Just, huh?
How is it foil?
That's really
Should
funny.
I try to run away? So I chance the opportunity attack.
Are potions a bonus action or no?
Yeah, you can
I
take
believe
you can
potions-
take a potion as a bonus action. You can
Well, I would say,
administer
yeah.
a potion as a action.
Okay.
If I were you, Mr. Wizard, I'd run.
It's going to be Varen's turn
Okay,
as soon as you
I will
decide.
run.
Um,
I will run.
Okay, he is going to take the swing. He is going to take the swing. Is there a clubby club? There it is. God damn it! He rolls really, really well. That's 7.
Guess what? Interception! No damage.
He just tries to jab with his club at you, and again, Elaine just using the sword stabs into the wood and jams it into the side before it's able to get to you.
Thank you, thank you.
You see the wood and all of it splinter in front of you as you try to back away.
Not today, ugly small man.
Okay, I'm looking and I see a crossbow and another guy. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back and look upstairs because I don't like it down here.
Oh man.
That one. Actually, funny point of order. That doesn't bring you upstairs. That brings you to sleep, like barracks where there's like empty drinks and a card table.
oh,
that. Well,
I mean,
shit.
at least it's cover from.
When?
Yeah, you can go up there and get covered.
I'm going to hide.
Nice hidey hole.
All right. Is that your turn, Alistair?
That will be my turn.
Varen, you're up, sir.
I pick up my crossbow that was dropped to the floor and head down. Why can I not head down? Oh, I have to click on him. What?
You're clicking on the wrong one. There you go.
I can't. Oh, it's this.
What is it?
There we go. I
Wait.
move down 10 feet. Who do I notice that is asleep?
The guy with the bow is asleep.
Yeah, the guy in the back, the bowman. You see him slumped over on the side on those sacks, like asleep.
I'm gonna go across to the tables. That's 25. Wait, no.
All right.
That's 20, actually. And pull out the crossbow to shoot. It was already reloaded. So... that'll be a hunter's mark first. That'll be my second spell. And fire.
Please tell me you're shooting the guy who's awake.
Awake.
Okay, thank you.
I was about to be like, yeah.
Does this... yeah,
Yes,
16 hit?
hits.
Alright.
Nice.
Elena, you should be able to switch your thing to a sword instead of a warhammer.
I did. I
Okay.
just re-imported from DDB and it was flawless.
Well, I think originally you were going with the hammer, and then it got changed.
I changed my mind because sword.
Roll your damage there,
Sword good.
Varen.
Alright. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, hold on, give me a moment. Yeah, here we go. I need to cast this 2 more times because I already used it before, remember?
Oh yeah.
Now I need to roll this. 2. On top of that will be Flora. It's gonna be a 7.
Oh. So yeah, you get the crossbow out and shoot and land it like in the meaty part of the thigh. You see it actually go through and stick out the back of his leg.
Ouch. That's gotta
Heavy
hurt.
crossbow, motherfucker.
Man, I'll give you all descriptions.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Love it.
All right, Varen. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
All right, I got the NPCs and then Cassus. Dude, really? I can't hit you because you're on my monitor. Sorry, mosquito. You dead mosquito now before you bit me too, you little bastard, blood-sucking lawyer.
You defense that?
Shooting this guy enraged at you gets mad and rushes you, Varen.
Hit me.
Pulling out the scimitar.
I admire the confidence.
Where'd the attack go? I hit normal roll.
I'd like to reiterate that I'm doing all this in my underwear and a hat.
That's fucking great.
21 to
Okay.
hit. I'm gonna clear out the chat real quick just to keep things better.
Yeah, and I saved my concentration.
Okay. Well, yeah, you would have because you rolled high, but you take 7 points of slashing damage as he runs forward, swinging down, kind of grazing the forearm.
Ow.
Kind of fillets your forearm there.
Ouchie.
Okay, so that is that guy. This guy is asleep, and he's just asleep, right? There's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah. Unless someone wakes him up, he's just asleep.
All right. The big guy standing there looks now to you, Elaine, getting annoyed and just...
Yeah.
Which is funny because before he looked down at you, now he's looking up at you.
He's so small. He's
Just
a small baby boy.
you still see him a little confused, and he just takes the club and goes for your feet, trying to just basically smash your ankles together.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
I'm just reminded of the Black Knight
D4.
from Holy Grail.
Well, no, I just
Take your legs off.
just be thankful I didn't read this guy's abilities because he has a multi-attack. He attacks twice per turn.
Oh, shit.
8 misses. So far, so good. Oh, fuck. That hits.
I had not been rolling multi-attack for this guy the entire time.
I think you did it for the first time.
But 3 points.
Okay.
So
He
he's
does a D4 less damage.
Oh, it's true. Yeah,
Oh.
because of reduce.
I have. Oh, right. I have a D4 right here, rolling it, and I rolled a 4. So he swings at your
Hey.
feet, and you just jump over him, and then he actually just like.
I don't think it can reduce it lower than 1, though.
Yeah, I think it's a minimum of 1.
Okay, so
If I remember, let me look it up.
It's like a light cap.
Yeah, can't reduce the damage below 1.
so he swings at your feet, and you're able to jump over and land, and you land wrong and like kind of sprain your ankle, and he pushes you down on top of that sprain.
Ouch.
Okay, and then we're back into Cassis, then Elaine, then Alistair.
Okay.
Which actually, at the end of his turn, he's just gonna go, "All right, guys, last one's down here." All right, Cassis, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to attack the now miniature Goliath.
Pretty much the dwarf inside Goliath.
Not really a Goliath anymore, is he?
Jesus.
Nope.
Is it 10? No, it doesn't reduce his AC.
No, it does not reduce his AC. So
Yeah,
you're so
I'm
you're so
just
used to him
gonna-
being a Goliath, you go and stab, and he just ducks. Hey, this is
Yeah.
nice.
I'm just gonna swing over his head. That's all I can do. That's my turn.
All right, guys, real quick. I need to. If you guys want to take like 2 minutes, I need to grab something to drink. My throat's getting really sore.
Yeah, go.
Let me grab a drink real quick.
Copy that. Yeah, ditto to that. I'm gonna go grab something to sippy. Back in a sec.
I think I found Alistair's voice, though. This is great. I've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was like Russian, but the more I hear it in this session, it sounds more like Spanish. So it feels like I'm at I'm at Christmas at my grandma's house.
Oh, God. I wasn't even going for Spanish. I was just going for a little bit of a light, cheerful, like, oh, dear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you meant like the tone. I think you meant like the accent. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about accent. My accent's probably all over the place.
I like it. It sounds good. The most times when I'm picturing like from our last session, I was picturing like I don't know if you watch Bleach, but like Old Man Yamamoto because he's like an old dude that does just like fire shit. So that's what I'm picturing. But instead of like the stern bastard he is in the anime, you're more of like a, oh shit kind of guy.
Yeah, this episode when he's in his underwear and getting his ass whooped, he's more like Master Roshi.
Yeah, which I get that.
All right.
We almost look ridiculous. Thank goodness it's dark.
Need to crack open another pub beer here.
Good point. It is actually probably super dark in here.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh yeah, it's pitch black in here. The only light you had was Alistair's fire.
Oh, that's good.
Which I put out, so...
You put one out. The crate to the Elaine's left is smoldering. It's not on fire, but it's smoking.
Oh, okay. Great.
And since there's a grate at the center of the ship, you can probably see the moonlight shining through, so it's just only lightly illuminated.
There's enough
how
there's
poetic.
enough dim light in here, even for humans. It's kind of like having dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just that super dim light where you're able to make things out, so I'm not imposing like heavy dark vision on anyone right now.
Okay.
Because if it was
Are
like
you good though?
dark vision, Alistair would be blind.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, I'm all good. So Cassis, what are you doing?
No, I finished my turn. It's up to you now.
You did?
Yeah, I
Oh, right, you swung over a set. Okay, Elaine. Elena. Elena is up, and then it'll be Alistair's in a second after Elena.
Okay, so after just deflecting the mace hit, I'm around and go for a thrust at his throat, which is like waist level now for me. That will be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Okay, let me roll.
Oh, this guy has pack tactics too? Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. I only have 1 slot left, so I'm gonna save it. Fuck, 3. 3 slashing. I roll a 1.
So you go to slash at his throat, and he's not quite used to his size, so he goes to dodge and doesn't quite like you put that bare cut across the neck like the pirates do in most movies as like a threat, and he would have like cleaved his head off, but he thought he could dodge it. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty tapped actually.
This one, that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alistair, you're up. And Varen, you'll be after a scout goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're still alive. Okay. And I'm going to magic missile him.
Okay.
My dumbass just tried to drink out of a bottle that had a lid on it.
2 a.m. Come on.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's 10
where's the drink?
magic missile damage. I just see a couple streak out and like go in between people's legs and around corners and like circle around the hit, like pepper the shit out of them.
That's a save or no?
No, he
it
just
Magic
does it.
missile just deals damage. It always hits.
It just
Oh,
always hit.
Magic missile is
Yeah.
just pure damage. It cannot miss, except unless someone has shield.
Oh, I had no idea.
Like the spell
It's one
ability
of the
shield.
very few things that actually works like that.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like one of the most overpowered. Well, I wouldn't say overpowered.
no, it's
but
not because it's just D4s.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
Damage
just
is pretty
guaranteed
weak.
damage.
It's guaranteed damage, but it's just D4s, and every level you do, it adds 1 D4. So at like 10th level, it's like 13 D4s. So max
Wow.
damage on it's like 40 something damage, but at that point you're fighting like 100 plus HP things. Anyways, Alistair, you doing anything else?
I'm going to move back.
Okay, and then he comes down and goes there, which I think, yeah, he'd see you at this point, and is going to not down here. It's just going to go there. No, if we wouldn't have had the movement, would have been there and then found out you're there. So it is your turn, Varen. And Cassis, you'll be up after the bad guys go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need to take a look at something real quick. Okay, I don't have it.
And you have Hunter's Mark up on the guy in front of you, correct?
Yes, that's why. I still have it. I'm gonna do a light hammer attack on him because crossbow and all. I'm gonna hit him. Here we go. That hits. No, sorry, misses.
Ah, yes. The elusive 4 AC.
Oh, it's like, at that point you're like, did he hit the door?
No.
It's like, roll to hit the door. 4. You miss.
At
Anything else?
Can I use a bonus action to heal with my bottle of healing in my bag? I believe because it seems to be in there for some reason.
You can pop a potion for your bonus action, yeah.
Bonus action, is that what we agreed on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bonus action to heal yourself with a potion.
Alright. Hold on, I need to take a look at where it is, because it's not registering in the game.
It's 1d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2, actually.
Oh, is it? I cannot. Potions. I need a cheat sheet for potions, but...
So... Hold on, wait, what is it again?
2d4 plus
okay.
2.
Okay. That doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just do it here.
/R and then a space and then 2d4 plus 2.
That is a 7 healing. Oh, 8. So that is.
You rolled
10.
7. I was just showing in game underneath on the right hand side of Foundry at the bottom in the text box. R/space 2d4 plus 2.
So that's up to 20.
So
I'm not gonna say anything.
what'd you roll?
I rolled a. Hold on. It's a.
2d4. You rolled
7.
5 plus 2, so 7 points of healing.
Okay.
The guy in front of you missed you
that's
anyways. So as you go to you pull out the potion and go to drink, as you see the blade like matrix motion where you're drinking and the blade just barely misses the bottle because you're going sideways.
Some fucking drunken master shit.
And that guy is asleep. So we're back to Thug Boy, who's just pissed at Elaine at this point. Comes with another swing with his club.
Sergeant Thickens, who is not very Thickens anymore.
There's no save or anything against that, right, Fat?
Not that I know of. He could try to make me lose concentration.
Yeah, he's focused on Elaine at this point. 16 to hit.
Yep.
What's the damage roll for this? 1d6 plus 2 plus bonus. Okay, so anyways. God damn, he rolls terrible.
It's okay.
Roll a d4, Fat.
Roll a d4.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you do multi or no? You did it?
This is the first
2.
attack, too. So, again, he take 1 point of damage, Elaine.
Okay.
Right? That's what we said? You take 1 point no matter what?
Yep. You can't reduce it to lower than
So
1.
you take another 1 point.
Oh, okay, hold on. Then I did this wrong. That should be there. I was at 13. Take 1, I'm down to
20,
12 now.
22
Yeah,
to
hits.
hit.
Yeah. Okay.
1 more d4, Fat.
Please roll 4.
Another 2.
So you take 3 points. As
Alright.
he's... You see him, like, flexing his muscles and trying to hit you. And it hurts. But just not as much as you thought this massive, muscly little dwarf would hurt you.
Okay. Alright.
That's actually doing really good, Fat. Cassis, your turn. And then you'll be up in
Yeah,
next
that
line.
reduce is coming in clutch.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Finally.
Finally hit
Fuck
something.
him up.
Yeah, you
And
know, I'm
that's
just gonna wipe my eyes and be like, oh, there you are, you little shit.
you have sneak attack, right?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah. Since I'm
Yeah.
Alright.
So you get the sneaky breaky.
Okay, so 11.
Nice.
Yeah. You get sneak attack out.
That extra 2d6, right?
Come on, roll good.
Oh,
Roll
no.
good. Yeah.
So 23.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah, I'm just pissed at this point. And I just try to aim through his fucking little head.
Hey, Cassis.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Like I said, I'm just gonna like rub my eyes and like get the crust out of my eyes because that's why I've been missing so goddamn much. And literally just put my hand out like towards Elena and make way, and just stab him right through his head, kind of like a pincushion kind of thing.
Fuck yeah, bud.
As he's swinging and yelling and hitting Elena in the shoulder, you push her backwards, and he's going mid-swing. You take the rapier and actually puncture the right pupil of his eye, and you watch the rapier come out the back of the skull.
That's
And then
great.
I'll pull
as
it
you
out,
withdraw it,
yeah, once I withdraw it, I'm just gonna clean it with my mouth.
Bro, that's
you do.
fucking nasty.
you watch him withdraw it, and the body slump. And as he brings the blade back, you see him just licking the blood off the blade.
Yeah.
Edgy boy.
All right. Anything else?
I still have my movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move just a bit here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm just gonna move here.
Okay. Elena, your turn. Alistair, you'll be up here in a second.
I'm gonna take the momentum, like being pushed to the side, and I'll run down, and I'll go for a knee slide, and then just go for like a massive stab upward at this guy here.
Okay.
Would I get advantage for the flank?
Yes, you do.
Epic. 22 to hit.
That hits.
A showman.
Okay, and the damage, so it'll be 5 slashing damage.
So as you come up the back, you hit him right above the pant line and just go all the way up the spine, just slashing him.
Yeah.
He just screams
okay.
out, falling face forward, and goes down.
Now I should still have some movement.
5, 10. That was 15 to get there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my remaining movement to stand here. Yeah.
Over
Actually, I will stand here, and I will stand and I'll hold my sword pointed towards the person with the bow here. And
Actually,
I'll slowly turn the blade over.
The bow is going to take an attack of opportunity against you since you went past and out of her combat range.
Yeah, got it. Show me what you got. Yeah, it hits.
Sure did.
So as you run past, you just feel a blade come across your right above your hip on your side.
Yeah.
Seeing her standing there with a short sword in her hand. Alright, anything else? I think that was your turn, right?
I'm in a bit of trouble now. I am going to quickly cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
So anyone who tries to attack me is going to have to make 13 Wisdom save, or be forced to choose someone else to attack.
On his turn, Cassus, perception check real quick.
Gotcha. 11.
Nope. So
My
5,
passive
10,
is
15, 20, 25. And you see him just run and disappear upstairs. He stopped for a second, and you saw him turn to the right and say something, and then disappear up the stairs.
Gotcha.
Alistair, your turn.
What do I see right there?
Exactly what you see on your screen. You do see down the hall. You can see a sleeping scout. You see one person kind of slumped against the ropes asleep. How much movement was that? Was that 20?
That was 30 to get to there.
Okay. Is that your turn? Or are you doing something?
You know what? I'll dash to get upstairs.
So, okay, you're taking your action to dash and go up the stairs?
Yeah.
As you come around the barrel, you see a short sword come out your way.
She's already burned her reaction.
Oh, it hasn't been her turn yet, so you would.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yep.
I ate that for you.
Yeah.
You would be able to get all the way up, and as you get to the top side, you now notice there was a second ship alongside you that
Ah, fuck.
the ropes are pulled back, and you see the last guy that was on the downstairs actually talking to someone on deck, and they're taking off and leaving. But that was your... All you have is a bonus action. You use your movement in your action.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Go there. The scout's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She sees you and dives off the side of the boat.
Oh wow.
Damn, okay.
We're basically out of combat at this point because there's one sleeping scout.
Okay.
Also, you'd be able to see she swims, and the other boat like throws a line behind, and she's able to grab that line and get up, and they take off.
Okay, would I be able to chuck a couple of firebolts at her? Well, you know what? Magic missile.
You
Ooh.
could throw one, I would say, before she gets away.
Fuck it. I'm definitely doing it.
All right.
Nine points of damage.
Okay. You see him hit her, and it definitely impacts her, and she's still going. Because your boat's dead in the water and kind of drifting with the waves at this point. And theirs is sails up and taking off.
Well, I will go look for our crew.
Yeah, if you go back up on the top side, you see everyone in the crew except for the captain tied up. Let's hold you there for a second. What are you guys doing in the bottom side?
It depends, because my plan is to get the crossbow out, reload it, and go to the sleeping guy, have the bow at ready to his head, and nudge him awake.
Oh, bad idea, buddy. I'm getting out a bunch of rope, and I'm gonna go tie his ass up.
Anyone has rope.
Yeah, I'm getting out a bunch of rope, and I'm tying that guy's ass up.
Okay.
Nice and sturdy.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
I'm gonna shout over to Cassius. You should perhaps protect the fire.
Yeah, how those
I assume it's still on fire.
He put out the one box. You go over to the other box and brush it away. It takes you a minute or so, and you're confident it won't set the ship ablaze.
Oh, great. That's all we need.
Um,
Yeah, after that, I guess I'll move up to here with everybody.
Alright. So I'll just sort of finish tying up the hands the wrists and ankles of the scout here, and then as soon as I'm sort of more or less confident that the bindings are secure, I will just take my sword and tap it on their cheek a little bit to try and wake them up.
Sorry, I am pulling up. I need stuff for this part.
Okay.
And I think we should probably move the guy upstairs so that we have at least ample lighting. And if he does anything,
Is it still nighttime?
yeah.
Yeah, you were woken up middle of your rest. You don't know what time it is, but it's middle of the night, the full moon in the sky.
I'll real quick just turn to Cassius and Farron here and just are any of you wounded?
Can you say that again, please?
Are you wounded?
I am definitely wounded.
I'm fine. Can I pick up the dude with the rope and take him upstairs?
Okay, so you guys are all gonna head upstairs with the prisoner.
Yeah. Do I need to do like a strength check or
Nah.
anything? or-
There's three of you.
Gotcha.
Small side note, DM. This is probably a little extra, but I probably have Hunter's Mark on him too.
Okay, sure. We'll say that the spell wears off. He's awake.
Alright.
Alistair, what are you doing with the crew?
I'm gonna go up and start talking to them and like get their gags out of their mouth with like, "Where's the captain?"
Oh, that was weird. The like ambiance stopped suddenly. That was.
Yeah, the music cut. It was like
How's
seagulls and stuff for a bit.
We're gonna get rid of that for now. It was cool for a little bit, but it's starting to get on my nerves. I should have probably just turned it down, but it works. They all go. Most of them go, staying safe like she should be.
And that means what?
As you say that, from above, you just hear the very soft patter of feet land behind you.
Right, she's a cool girl.
As you, in your right ear, I'm very well at staying hidden when I need to be, and the crew knows to take care of me.
Okay, at least you're not on that other ship.
No, why would I attack my own ship? This is my vessel. It'd sooner be one of my crew or one of you assholes who got me in trouble.
No, I didn't think that you would be there. I thought you might have been captured.
Seeing as you're strutting around in your underwear, I think you'd get captured before me.
Well, we're the ones that aren't tied up at the moment.
And neither am I. Now then, let's finish untying them. And you see her actually unfurl like claws. The claws from her hand as she cuts the rope just with the claws in her hands. I should probably look that up because Elena, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Not a clue in hell.
Do I have that in here? Should be right here. As we're gonna get to you guys, I'm gonna have it all come together in a second. But the rest of the crew comes down, and you see Alistair come down with a black tabaxi female, fully just two rapiers at her side, leather armor, and a slight scar on one cheek as she comes down next to Alistair and the rest of the crew. Which you would know is the captain who hired you.
Yeah. Captain, good of you to join us.
Well, now that the danger's gone, I can make sure that we continue our voyage safely since my hired hands are doing their job so well.
Yes, indeed. And additionally, we have captured one for questioning.
Just another pirate. Slit his throat and throw him overboard. Take whatever you want off of him.
I think not, but we shall see.
Good luck getting anything truthful out of him.
I mean, I do have a flask to fill anyway.
I'm gonna continue attempting to wake up the pirate.
Okay. You wake up the last wake him up and groggily. It's a male, younger, probably like 20, 22-ish, something like that. Fit, good shape. Short brown
Wait.
hair.
What was his race again?
Human.
Human?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Human male, like I said, like in his 20s, fit. But you do notice all of them had like matching clothes. They're not much different. They're all semi the same.
Almost like a uniform?
Almost like a uniform.
Anything we would have recognized? Any of us?
No,
Are they revelry or?
you don't know.
I mean, I've had experience with the revel. That was a long time ago. I don't know if the uniform stayed the same.
Reverie, the Reverie doesn't have a uniform.
Okay, I was just asking.
The Reverie is pirates who wear what they want to wear.
Yeah.
The only real like
Fair enough.
uniform usually means army or freaking mosquitoes.
Privateers. Probably.
My brain or Clovis Concord.
Oh. Human official types?
Because the Clovis Concord, all of you, well, Varen and Elena would know, and Alistair would know the Clovis Concord runs the entire Menagerie Coast as a democracy-style government with their own army. And one of the Clovis Concord's big thing is keeping order and making sure that travelers are safe. And their biggest fight, the Clovis Concord and the Reveille, are a massive fight against each other.
All right. Well, I will take my sword and I will put the point of it right at his throat. And I will lean in a little bit. Your allegiance. Who is it owed to?
Why would I talk to any of you pirate scum?
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Just roll damage. Roll a d4.
Is there a random d4?
Just roll a d4.
Nice.
Is that a 4?
No, just the one.
Just a 1. You hit him,
Yeah.
and you see like you see a tooth go sideways out of his mouth. I'll be dead soon enough.
Indeed, if you do not answer our questions.
Even
Truthfully, might I add.
even if I do, you're all working for a Reverie pirate. You're no good scum anyways.
Do I look like a pirate to you?
You look like a dwarf who doesn't know what the fuck you got yourself into.
I think perhaps you may know more than we do about our current captain. I will sit down, cross-legged. I will put my sword like across my knees and rest my elbows. Enlighten me.
It's simple. Your captain's a Reverie pirate who's been stealing and raiding other ships for years. And sorry, 1 second.
Is the captain near us?
The captain's sitting up like top of the deck, watching down on you, and the rest of the crew's going back and cleaning up the ship.
Could I insight check to see if she reacted to what he just said?
Roll an insight check.
I would like to as well.
10.
Okay, I'll let Alistair do it, but no more.
Mm-hmm.
21.
There's no reaction.
No, okay, so I'll just look back.
Her face is flush. It's fine. He continues. The Concord's out here to seek peace and justice, not from these damn pirates trying to take whatever they think they own.
Why, thank you for bringing this to my attention. You are with the Concord then, yes?
Doesn't say anything.
I see. I'm just gonna, give him a long, hard stare.
Huh.
If what you speak is true, then I find you innocent in my sight. No harm will come to you from me, and I will sheath my sword.
I stow the crossbow onto my back, and I would probably just look at the captain, who I'm starting to become much more suspicious than before.
She's just sitting on the railing, hands on her chin, watching.
Well, it seems we have ourselves quite the sticky situation. We are on a ship owned by a pirate. We cannot leave. So, what are we to do?
Yeah, you talking to him or to the captain? Or to your
Just,
friends?
everyone who's nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys answer first.
Do you think there'd be a way to have him go back and tell them to back off? This captain in particular?
The other ship is out of sight. You can't even see it on the water.
Gotcha.
And you are 2 days out to sea.
Yep.
I think we should probably keep this one alive and not toss him overboard, so that if we come back some port, at least we have somebody alive to say that we are not who we are, pirates. Because there's clearly going to be a big misunderstanding as soon as we get back home.
Or he can run off once we let him go, get more of his friends, and come with a lot more men to finish the job.
What are you talking about?
If we're gonna let him go, like wherever we stop, he could literally just run off and tell more of the Concord to.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was confused by what you said. I didn't hear it all, so now it makes sense. Thank you.
He could just run off and inform his friends about us. And they've seen what we can do.
Well, the way I see it, if our benevolent captain truly is a pirate, Then by the time we return to port, I see no reason why we should continue defending them.
At this point, you hear from the deck, "If you're done listening to him and you want to find out the truth, can I put him in the brig downstairs?"
What you got to say to defend yourself, lass?
I think you can explain whatever your truth may be here.
The truth is, she motions for one of the other crew, and you see two of them come up and start to pick him up and bring him down into the bottom.
Nice.
I think not. He will remain here.
I was just going to put him in a box.
And how are we to know what goes on in the deep dark corners of a pirate vessel?
Because you sleep
He
down
will
there,
remain.
and the boat is short. But if you want him to sleep on the deck and freeze to death, that's your choice.
He will remain until this conversation is
Not one. Okay, I'll be up there in a...
Now, what have you to say for yourself?
Sorry, wife was talking to me.
Worries.
What I am or what I do is honestly no one's business. You're hired help. And for a noble cause. All I want is the rod. Whether you get hired by a pirate or by a Concord or by a rich man or a poor man, what does it matter? You're still hired, you still get paid, you still get fame.
It seems like fame is what you have, and it doesn't look like I would want any of that.
Well, the only one here to say anything about a pirate or the Concord would be you, which, if I am a pirate, and if these are Concord, you're now guilty of murdering multiple Concord. So, why don't we say we keep all of this a secret, and then we can go our separate ways and none will be the wiser.
She speaks true.
You leave us with little choice. But
So, it's simple. We put him downstairs in a box. When we get to port, I'll roll him safely onto the ground. He can go back. They can continue doing their part. I can continue doing my part. You make some gold, maybe some new items, whatever you find. I get my rod. Everyone's happy.
And what's stopping the Concord from coming after us?
Well, besides the one in front of you, which you won't let me do anything about, I guess that's your choice, not mine. I prefer not take blame where it's other people's fault.
I'll just turn to
Concord
the
did not force you to become a pirate.
And I did not force you to kill people on my boat.
No. But you invited them here, and they did.
Oh, I didn't invite them. They raided my ship.
Yes, because you're a pirate.
Again, what difference does it make to you?
She did hire us. She may use the rod for whatever means possible. We did murder Concord sailors. We are given very little choice but to carry out our obligation to get the rod. so we can guarantee our passage back home, and probably be on a run from the Concord, if they can identify us. Otherwise, we're just good as being thrown overboard.
You raise a good point. But the moment I touch land, my obligation to defend this scum ends.
So we don't need this guy anymore, right?
He can spend some time in the brig.
So are the two crew going to come put him down, or
Well,
should I?
they were going to put him in the brig, and you guys told them
Yeah.
not to. So they went back to doing their stuff, and now he's just sitting there between you all.
I will turn to him. What are your thoughts, Concord?
Quiet. He's a man that doesn't. His words mean nothing in this moment. He's surrounded by what he assumes is death.
Perhaps you are even wiser than I. Very well. I think we are left with no choice here.
Guess we're gonna have to fulfill our obligation, and then as soon as we hit land, we're out of here. I don't want to deal with this pirate. The last thing I need to do is just...
It looks like this device isn't ready.
Oh my god.
For help, go to your left hand.
Like, wait, what the?
That was great timing. I'll say she cuts you off at that point, and she goes, "You should all get some sleep. It's late. You have a long day tomorrow, and you really think if I was a pirate that didn't get caught for this long, I'd drop you off in port where you get caught right away? I got my ways."
Yeah, I'll just wave off and then just go back to my room.
Yes, I'm going back to bed. This has been a long night.
Yes, it has been.
I will glare at the captain as I depart. Know this. You are not forgiven, and in the eyes of the dragon you are found wanting. Judgment will find you one day. If not today, then the next, or the next. But it will find you. And we'll turn and leave.
And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
I don't even notice the time.
Yeah, so everyone go ahead and take a long rest. You got to sleep in for the next day. But
Fuck, I have 3 hit points.
Yeah, I was gonna say, weren't you like at 13 at one point or 12?
I'm at 3 right now. That last opportunity on me.
Oh, dude, I fucked a few of you up.
Also,
Apparently
the long rest button don't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So go into D&D Beyond and hit your long rest.
Yeah, I did that before and still didn't.
No,
Like,
I have to delete your tokens and then it works.
okay.
Which it's not letting me delete your tokens. So
Wait, I got it to work before. Hold on.
I think the Foundry.
Foundry probably
Yeah.
went down partially because Ark's computer probably finally shut off. Which that's fine.
Foundry's
We're
down.
we're ending for tonight, so that's fine.
Yeah.
He might have been watching the stream, and when I said we were done, he might have been like clunk. But that's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, I am going to find my OBS and stop the stream. That's fine.